we traveled ourselves on down southernly through a magical portal to get to our good old friend Nemelphia. She gave us some information regarding what was going on in Serenray. That's the right no. Saraye's lair. She's not there, but there is some sort of dark energy which she ain't too sure about. But we did figure out through a quick bashing our heads together, Bone Horde, or whatever it's called, Bone Daddy. So, the realm of the dead, think Hades and such, that sort of style. Being in there is god-awful for anyone who is not dead. And Pharasma there don't quite like those who have tampered with souls or are undead. Floof and I are equally a little nervous about that, but want to go in anyways. It's a horrible idea, but it's a wonderful idea. Now, in getting there, through a quick little tree teleport, we reached this wonderful, old, decrepit, was it a town or just a fort? Or like a monastery? It was something. It was almost like a little village. It had a lot going on there. There's a green stone that made some of us throw up. That we can infer is channeling to keep that portal up, which, I forgot to mention, we think Saraye is in trying to get Whisper. That's the ongoing theory. Now, we looked around a bit, just kind of 1v1ing skeletons, beating their ass sort of thing. They were, like, default skeletons, not even sage skeletons. We beat them without question. We beat a puzzle by some great major image of a moon and a black backdrop to crack open a door. And sneaking on in, we cautiously look around and burn, I think, 2 Destiny trying to snuff out lights silently. I will not be stopped. Bit more scouting around. We are now in probably where Sage has you, in this kind of catacomb where we've been kind of creeping about. The 4 kind of sneakier of us kind of creeping on through. But we heard some growling. At first it was just some snoring, but now we've got some growling here. There's something in here with us, and it's hungry, and it can speak. It can speak common. We heard it. I don't remember verbatim, but it basically asked, where are we? I'm hungry. So we're all a bit on edge. We've got a few ways to go. We assume it's about this way. You know, I'm giving you the cursed finger. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But then we have this carved stone area, which I personally elect we ignore, and this more natural stone passage. Now, the green stone, for reference, topside would have been around over here-ish. So, probably going down. Who knows? We don't fully know, but that's all we've done. Oh, and we got this iron door. That's about everything. We kind of stopped right there.
Indeed. Well done. You have received your inspiration. Woo!
Which of you needs this? I've still got mine.
You're telling me you burned a destiny before you burned your inspiration on trying to snuff out those fucking candles?
Actually, did I? Do I still? Okay, that's a very good point. Yeah, I think I did. I didn't mark it down.
Quick thing while you figure that out. I just got a huge allergy attack, so I'll be right back and take some allergy pills.
Okay. Yes, I think that's exactly. You know what? Actually, there's no way I did that. So I'm saying I'm giving it to myself. Now, whether that's burned or not, I don't know. But I'm gonna play this a little fair because there's no fucking way I did that. I hope. I mean, I'm not that dumb. But.
You did burn resources on snuffing candles over 3 turns, and you could have just put them out the old-fashioned
I literally had control flames. I could just go like that. It's thematic only.
Sometimes you just gotta keep trying.
Sometimes.
Go away.
Sometimes. It's a matter of pride, okay?
If at first you don't succeed, burn all your resources. Try again.
Burn all of your resources and make the DM stronger.
Have you considered, though, that torches suddenly going out is also suspicious? perhaps even more so than you being in a room with no one else in it.
Now here's the thing. I've played Thief, so yes. But I expect them to just go, well, strong breeze and leave.
Right.
Well,
I would like to
strong
inform you
breeze.
that this is not Skyrim.
A strong breeze in this closed environment that's only open with one exit. That can only open under
And
specific conditions. that is
probably
not
another
now.
exit who is also underwater.
Strong
Listen,
breeze.
sometimes it's about having fun.
It
not
is a
about winning, it's about having
cavalry
fun.
breeze. If I were playing this game optimally, do you think I would be a one-armed, one-eyed, rotten to shit cowboy? No.
All right.
No, I
I
wouldn't.
mean,
I'd be playing a paladin.
Now that you have determined some things, what was the outcome of that?
The outcome was I'm hopefully not dumb enough to have not tried to use the inspiration, and so thus just forgot to mark it down. So either it's burnt or I got it. Yeah, I have inspiration. That's
Gotcha. All right. In that case,
Can
the growling continues to
you
come
move me
from
a
the...
square to the left, Sage?
Yes.
So I'm against that corner?
Yep.
Yeah.
The growling still continues to come from the western portion of the cavern, specifically the upper western one. Well, I guess middle, because there's this one here. But definitely not this one. As it is continuing to growl, and echoing throughout the chamber. You don't hear any movement towards you. There's my cup. I need that. There we go. But there is a creature aware of your presence. Let me go ahead and DM view.
Rar.
Let's see here. DM view map. Okay.
well. Should we re-roll stealth?
Hey there, Mason.
In a whole session.
I almost got him with that. I almost got him.
I heard something upsetting.
Do you want us to re-roll our stealth rolls? Seeing how it's been a whole session, I don't know, and maybe it's more aware. I'm just asking.
Go ahead.
Did you write down stealth rolls?
Okay.
I normally have people
Yeah.
put their stealth rolls in their label, but I did not see that in your label, so it does
Oh.
not look like you did that.
I don't know how to do that.
Ah, well, if you double-click your token, and you go to your label, that's where you can put that.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, hold on.
We don't have any bonuses for this, do we?
So like notes or like GM notes? There's
No,
nothing that
you're-
says label.
So if you go to your token, at the very top it says name,
Yeah.
GM name, label.
But label!
it's
Oh,
just
look
plus
at
two.
that!
Yep.
Wonderful.
Are we? Wait, we're all rolling stealth, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I rolled a 2, so 4.
Christ.
20, natural 20. Natural 20.
Okay,
I
everyone,
have a plus.
be quiet.
Ouch.
There's my
Bless
first
you.
good roll of the day. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on me.
Minerva's is actually 25. Apparently, keep one, drop
There we go,
both.
25, Jesus.
23 from the old cowboy.
Which is,
I think I did a fucky wucky.
do you
Yeah,
keep in mind that was a natural 20, guys?
Alright.
Got a natural 2.
Stealth. 23.
It's been fun
Perfect.
playing this character.
Yep, no, same. We're all dead, and I'm gonna revive Obi.
Alright.
I
Wait, minus 2 to stealth?
Wait. Revive the entirety of the first party. Get Dayman back too.
I just
What was
got
that, Jordan?
I got a net 20. Also,
How do
wait
you-
for a total of 32. Look
Who
at me.
has
I'm
a minus 2 to stealth, though?
that's Ada and Nixon who are deaf.
Is that a downside of being deaf?
I think
Apparently.
it's part of their rebuild. I don't think it's
Probably just
part of their... Yeah, I mean, I know it's not part of their deafness. It's... Yeah.
Floof and I are
So
stealth
you have
queens.
7 decks?
okay. So the averages here are probably actually gonna really help with, even though that 2 is gonna really tank our average. I think we'll be okay.
Oh,
He just
another-
slips on a rock. Just fucking face
So,
plants.
as some of you hearing the growls kind of blend into the walls, trying to shirk back from any potential sightings of you and maintaining motionless, avoiding any sound leaving your lungs or from your movements. Some of you, in fact, cause a loud racket as you sneeze within the cavern and apologize swiftly to your companions. Some of you are making some noise as you're scraping against the stone, but it is still a decent stealth check to the point where you feel stealthy. However,
Oh.
you would all hear echoing throughout the chamber.
Now, don't go hiding. Come out wherever you are. I just want to talk.
Insight check. Does he just want to talk?
Go ahead.
Yeah, same.
Is
Oh,
he
what is my
telling
answer?
the truth?
I'm gonna.
Because
Sounds pretty
if he's
sus.
serious, that'd be funny. I believe him. I believe him. I'm convinced.
Oh,
Guys,
we're
I
on
think
to
he's
a great
inviting us
start.
over for pot
Wait,
roast.
didn't I just get something that bonus my insight? No, wait, I threw up. Never mind.
I think you made the save for keeping the bonus. It was Ada who lost it.
No.
Jeez, then what was it? Was it
You have advantage.
advantage? Cool, and I get.
Ah, nice poncho.
All right.
It's
There's.
back.
I forgot to bring up Tiana and Donar's sheet, so I have those now.
Oh.
Okay, we're good.
Oh man, I actually got something in the mail.
17 is your high roll.
Oh
on here.
no.
All right. 17 is the high.
Yeah.
Hey, he got the Mighty 9T.
Got that Mighty 9 hoodie.
Nice.
All right. So,
I'm wearing my Monster Cat shirt right now.
Floofster,
Yes.
Renea,
That's where my mask went.
and no one else has rolled of suspicion insight. So, Floofster and
I'll believe
Renea, hearing this creature speak, he's definitely just trying to get you to come out. You don't think he means to simply talk, or at least not right now. You
Alright.
think he's got some ulterior
I'm going to
motive.
shake my head at Ada. and put up my finger to my lips.
And
Here,
for clarity, Ada
Here,
does not
zoom
hear
so
this
far,
because you're
never mind.
deaf. So when I say you all, I do not mean Ada.
But we have
Also-
telepathic bonds, so we can
Yes,
tell her.
but that's why I didn't roll insight.
Yeah, you guys can tell Ada. I'm just saying you can't. Ada does not hear. I want that to be clear, so I don't have JC being like, "But I can hear." But I'm like, no.
Are we still free to move him? Like, still free to move?
You are. You guys are not
for
in
the time
combat
being?
just yet. Although at this point in time, as you are moving forward, Minerva gains sight of something. Roll me a perception check for Minerva.
Oh no.
Well, I'm gonna move up my like 25.
Uh,
I am
you gave
holding
Minerva-
the concertina bomb. I'm
Yes.
making that known. I'm holding the concertina bomb.
Should give Minerva some prescription lenses.
Where? Minerva. Oh, here it is.
That
Oh,
little pair of reading glasses. Just like.
Oh, she doesn't have perception proficiency.
I can
Okay.
only imagine a little like wisp-like entity wearing reading glasses.
If anything, it'd be a monocle.
21.
Just a really big one.
T1. All right.
21.
Minerva notices in the darkness, outside of her dark vision range, a large, shadowy figure, quadrupedal in nature. It seems to have a very large head, larger than one would expect for its body size, and what you notice are two large
Okay.
protrusions sprouting out from its back. At first you think they might be like pincers, like that of a scorpion or something like that, but then you realize they're in fact winged. And the pincer that you thought they were was in fact the creature's tail. As you see a large lionel form poke out from the darkness.
Oh, son of a
Oh, it's a
god
manticore.
damn.
Manticore, Manticore,
Should
Manticore.
be
Guys.
noted that Minerva does have 120-foot dark.
It's a giant earwig.
No.
The pincer's on the back, man. That's an earwig.
1 second.
I will have you know, I'm aggressively googling what the hell a manticore is because I've never even heard of it before.
You never read
Never heard of a
mythology as a
manticore.
kid?
Nope.
Did you read Percy
No.
Jackson?
Nope.
No.
I saw the movie.
So,
I-
lion with wings and a scorpion tail.
Yep, lion with wings, scorpion tail.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that
I don't like
I
these
for some
pictures.
reason thought Minerva had 60, so yeah, they wouldn't need a perception check. They would just seen it back there. But you succeeded either
Yeah.
way, so it works. Anyways,
I don't like these
the mana core
pictures.
begins to pour out from the tunnel entrance, growling. And you can see that its tail is kind of swishing left and right.
Well, I don't have all day. You gonna come out and talk, or you gonna make me find you?
The roll its
All right.
Well, I'm
So,
gonna
Renea will
Definitely
communicate.
Sloop is
over
going-
telepathy.
Yeah.
Over telepathy, John is gonna say, current plan, throwing the barbed wire at the thing.
I have a.
all right.
That could work.
The show also
Over
told me
telepathic.
says,
Over
Look at that
telepathic,
thing, the
I'd like
barb-
to say.
the barbed
I'm
wire
gonna
is not
get
going to
behind-
affect that thing. It's massive.
Well, It's
So I
see,
suggest
block off a passageway.
that Vaz gets his attention and that gets him to move into that narrow part of the cave.
Can you point it out, please?
All right.
This part.
So,
You want? Okay. You want me to?
Get him to move into here, and
Okay.
then we can come up behind him here while Vaz is doing
As you
up
are
here.
moving
And
forward,
if we wanted to try before we do that, if I could try to talk to it, he knows that one of us is here. So if I go out and try to talk it down, maybe we can move past this and not have to kill it.
I will have you know that we're on a clock right now. So quick decisions before I throw myself in there like a
Well,
piece of meat.
as your thoughts are all being spread about with one another, what you have just discussed has been shared through mental link. The creature continues to move forward and speaks.
Oh, I can smell you down there.
He'll move forward, and as he does so,
Can I
Renea,
interject,
what is your stealth?
Sage?
what do you wish you knew?
Minerva would have moved down while he was moving up, and Renea has been taking the dodge action. I said that last session. I may have forgotten.
No, I know.
Renea's stealth was
Wasn't it like 17 or something?
15.
15. All right. As you begin to try to shirk around, I need to put this in your label actually. As you begin to try to shirk around through the bend here, you are not quite fast enough as the creature swirls its head left to look at you.
Ah, there you are, little one.
He also sees Vaz kind of running around the corner as you are obviously in sight. You're not stealthing at this point since you don't have cover anymore.
No, you got a friend. Oh,
Hi.
that's awkward.
Oh, there's a wall of fire now.
As you conjure a wall of fire right in front of him.
Yep.
Bye.
All right. As the
We're
wall
gonna
of fire
corral him with
slams
barbed wire
up.
and
I'm just gonna
fire.
surround him in the wall of fire.
Are you
Should be
doing a
great.
ring of fire then, rather than a wall?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just gonna surround him in the wall of fire.
1 second. I got a wall image.
Renea's
Well,
starting to say, so
ring
you
of
wanted
fire.
to talk and then
hostilities.
wall of fire.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Whoa,
I believe
whoa,
I can make it,
whoa,
so
come
that-
on now. I just wanted to talk. What is this?
bitch, no.
Okay, so the damage is gonna be facing outside. So as long as no one stands like right next to it,
Wait,
we will be
facing
fine.
You do
outside?
know.
John's kind of
I
like
am-
peering
I'm
around.
trapping
the
it inside. So if it leaves, it'll take damage, and we can try to
Okay,
talk to it while it's trapped.
everyone hold real quick. The damage has one direction. You can choose inside or outside. In addition to that,
I'm choosing-
I'm pretty sure it's a 20-foot radius within. So if everyone's getting slammed, you three up
Oh.
there. I mean, I haven't used this spell in a while, so let me go bring it up to make sure, but I'm pretty sure you guys are getting burnt. At the very least, Vaz and Renee are getting burnt as you summon this, if you're doing it on the exterior. rather
Each
than
creature
internal.
within 10 feet of that, or within
Blue on
20,
blue?
10 feet of the direction takes damage.
10 feet. Okay, it was half of what I thought. In that case, it
Is
is
it
still...
End of turn or start?
That's still.
It's still both of these
That's
two
kind of
getting slammed.
15. Okay. Oh damn.
Is it end of
Okay,
turn?
can I
Oh yeah.
Blue on blue. Jesus.
move it down a little bit more so that they're 15?
Let me see here. Let's see. You were looking at... Well, first off, obviously you would need to move first to get into position, so you'd have to do something like that to be able to actually conjure it where it is placed. Otherwise, you'd be conjuring it, you know, like there, which is not pleasant for anyone. For you to conjure it down here, That is possible. You would have to move forward to where you are currently positioned. So it is possible to do that.
You can also control the radius of wall of fire.
That is true. It goes up to 20
It's
feet in
end of
diameter.
turn. It's
You can
end
make
of
a-
turn takes damage.
Or a ringed wall up
Not
to
part.
20 feet in diameter, etc.
Yeah, so whenever
so,
the
yeah.
a wall
This is
appears, anyone in the area gets slammed by fire, and if they end their turn in the fire or in the area of the exterior fire, they take damage as well.
I
But-
interpreted that as starting the area as actually being inside the wall when it spawns, not with 10 feet of the
When the
wall.
wall appears, a creature within its area must make a dexterity saving throw. The area of the spell itself is the area of fire, and then each side of the wall provides heat out to 10 feet. I would consider that part of the wall as well, at least in terms of the
The
initial
heat-
damage.
The heat out to 10 feet, though, is listed in like the last paragraph, though. Whereas the size of the wall is listed first, and then it says creatures in the wall's area take damage.
So,
So it's still an area.
Yeah,
It's still
it's
listed as the
there.
area of the spell.
Well,
Or we could
anything
just
would
not-
be
the area of
discretion
the
if
spell
DM
is
is
being
saying that.
fire.
Or
That
we could
is-
just not do fire.
It doesn't matter right now. They've
the wall
moved
is
it back.
conjured.
Nobody's getting it.
As it is placed there,
Yeah.
Renea and Vaz are no longer in the area of effect per the quick adjustment, nor is John or Deshow, and Paul and Floostar are far off, so they're not anywhere near the radius. As I was conjuring that, these guys would have moved up a bit further, so they only do that. But that is essentially what you're looking at, is he is surrounded by fire and is concerned.
Hmm.
Isn't Minerva in the ruled area of effect?
Yes, actually.
Well, you
Bye,
said they're moving
Minerva.
down, I just haven't been moving them, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I assumed you moved them
Oh.
further, so...
Yeah.
John will telepathically like, well, we've got our chance to actually talk. He'll
Yeah.
Alright, listen. Can you turn this thing
He'll s-
off? It's kind of
he'll step
uncomfortable.
Well,
as you step forward, you feel the intense heat of the wall.
uncomfortable ain't really. You ain't really in any position to be comfortable here, friend.
You're in my home.
At this
Sure
point in
are.
time, take a
Alright.
dexterity saving throw, John, as you're within 10 feet of the wall.
Oh, okay, that's what you meant. I forgot that the heat. Okay, that's fine.
It's at
Save?
the end of your turn. You take
Yeah,
the damage.
you just,
no
you
save.
just spoke.
Okay,
Oh, it's no
save.
save?
So
No
I
save?
have.
That would be my bad.
If
then.
you end your turn there.
Okay, yeah, then it's
Oh.
no save. Just take 5d8 fire.
Okay, well,
So-
Jesus Christ. Okay, I didn't know that I had.
You're
completely
good.
missed, like-
I'll give
okay,
I'll give it
okay,
to you. But, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why I
I'll-
gave the warning of the fire,
say-
but
oh.
you're good.
Okay, my bad. It's like heat to me doesn't immediately mean perish.
Right now you're feeling a bit
Well-
of heat, but you're not feeling the intense heat of the wall slamming into your face.
My friend,
So,
death
Luke
has
is
come
going-
to your little cavern,
Luke-
and we're here to snuff that out.
Alright. And Floof steps forward.
Now listen. We here are just here on a job, and we are here to just pick up some things. Don't worry. You don't need to worry about it. This is something that you can just ignore. You can go ahead and go back to bed. You can go back, take a break. We're here on official business from your boss, who we know.
FBI.
Roll me a deception check.
Does me being a zombie help?
No,
fire is
not
opaque.
for this deception check, unfortunately.
Not for this. Okay. Someday.
Move
I'm gonna
along,
use it.
citizen. This is official U.S.
Listen,
government
Luke
business.
can lie. That doesn't mean Ryan can.
The mood of Dungeons and
Look
Dragons.
at me. I'm so good at this. That's a 25
Yeah,
total.
Alright, I will give you
Oh,
this
yeah.
insight.
I forgot I had that coin. I'm going to open my hand now so I can see.
Excellent. Suddenly, a blinding amount of light shines through the cavern. Other than the fire that's also
Like-
giving off a blinding amount of light that's kind of flickery.
Well, more light. Look at that. Hey, guys.
Alright.
Hi.
I just turned this thing into a party city in 2009.
Jesus Christ. Ooh. I am.
I don't have a boss.
Kind of just blinks.
Oof.
Now, question for you here, friend. Do you just live here, or you kind of in cahoots with the dragon lady? I'm gonna be blunt with you.
If you're in cahoots, you
I
die.
mean, Soraya? Nah. No.
Yeah.
Now,
the
every now and
dragon
then
lady.
she sends some people my way and I eat them, but I don't work for her, no. I'm my own manticore, you know. I got children, I got things to do. I don't have
As
children.
this is
I don't know why I
happening,
said
I'd
that.
like to, as this is happening, I'd like to move down here and start to kind of see what's over
I'm
here.
gonna
All right.
say
Well.
yes. That dragon lady over there. She is causing all kinds of trouble, as you've noticed. Which is why we are here to stop her and get her out of your way, so that you don't have to worry about her anymore.
All right.
We certainly have no beef with you,
While you were saying
as
that,
long as you don't have beef with us hunting Thrive.
quick thing for Paul, as you begin getting closer down this southerly tunnel, you feel something strange, something acrid in the air, something that seems to cause a bit of discomfort to your skin, as if you are within a field of itching powder. You don't cover any pain right now, but as you draw closer, you begin to see what might be causing this. A stream of green liquid that has a cloud of noxious fumes pouring out from it. What's more, though, as you can see, it seems to be flowing downwards, as there is some form of waterfall. Not really water, but there's a fall of this stream pouring down into a lower section of the cavern. You're not close enough to take any damage, but you do feel like this cavern itself is dangerous in terms of the acrid smoke.
Guys, I think I found Soraya's lair.
Now, for your two up there, while that's going on,
I mean... Okay, look, man. All I want is to not be on fire right now, so can you turn this off? I mean, previously I was kind of hungry, but right now I'm a little, like, okay, not gonna mess with these people.
Hey,
like,
Sage.
they got firewall.
You want
Predict
big
Alliance.
Predict Alliance. Alright, let me go bring that up. What's your DC?
18.
18, hot damn.
Actually, I don't think Protect Alliance is a DC save.
Oh, yeah, I might be thinking of the other one. Floop.
No motive is.
Yeah, I forgot to bring up the, I forgot to download the thing. I need to download that. Alright,
The real
prediction.
question
I
is,
will
is
copy
it
paste it right quick.
snoopable?
I just need to install Adobe Acrobat Reader again. I'm using Firefox right now, it's painful. New computer, forgetting to download things. Let's see here. What is your question?
If
And
if
for
we work with
purposes
him to
of-
get rid of Soraya in this lair, will he work with us?
that is the wording for the ability for streams purposes. Let's see here. You work with him within his lair. Let's see.
I mean, it doesn't say that you need a question.
It says, and whether
Would
a
it be
single
a likely
suggested
attitude,
action
current
involving
attitude?
this creature would have good, bad, or neutral results.
Oh, single suggestion.
So,
Comprehend.
would he be a likely ally to you? There's potential. He's not really have any allegiances anywhere, so you know it's potential there. His current attitude towards you is, I would say it was on the verge of hostile until the firewall came up, and then he is like, okay, I'm gonna back down into friendly land. Don't hurt me.
Neutral negative.
Yeah, but he's on the verge of like indifferent to friendly. He's like, you're my land, you're my home, and you just slammed a firewall in front of me, but you're also slammed a firewall in front of me. And for
So-
the course of action, let's see here. I would say good would be your results. I think that's wheel in terms of augury, but good. Answer is good.
Okay, so Ito will step up a bit, because I think right here is still safe, isn't it? Or is it not?
Let's see here. 5, 10, 5, 10. Yeah, you're just barely out of the range.
Cool. So Ito will step up to there. We are willing to remove Soraya. What's her name?
Yes.
Soraya.
Remove Soraya's presence from this area, giving you free reign if you would like to help us so you can return to your family.
I mean, take down the
I'm sure that
firewall
no
and we
one
can
knows
talk.
these caverns as well as you do.
I mean, that's true, but can you take down the fire so we can talk? It's very uncomfortable here.
Can we be certain that you won't attack us?
Lion's honor.
Can I insight that?
Go ahead.
Lion's honor.
On the lions.
As a scholar, have I heard of that?
I mean,
As a
Roll me
scholar.
a history check.
Natural 20. That's two
That's good
natural
insight.
20s.
I'm also gonna take
24.
that history to see if I've heard that.
22 history for a lion's honor.
5.
So,
That means nothing to me.
for
Wait, oh, that's right.
Vaz, or not, Vaz, that was your
Yeah.
insight. For
Yeah, pop the natty 20.
Renee, is that your history? Or is that your insight?
Insight.
Okay.
I don't have a
So
history
I'll do
mod that
insight
big.
after history. For Paul, with your 22 insight.
History.
Yeah, or history, yeah. With your history check, you would know that Lion's Honor, it does have some semblance in reality. It is not often heard, at least not on this continent, but it is heard from some of the more monstrous beasts, such as the manticores and others who tend to have a more, while bestial, somewhat of an honor-bound society. This is
Okay.
oftentimes actually heard within Floof's land, as many of their leaders,
Wait, how do
their
I do
leadership. Say again.
How do I do it? Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I
Within
didn't realize
Floof's land, many of her people. This is just something Floof would know, so I'm saying this part. Many of her leadership tend to be Vashir of lional blood, so they have, like manes and lion-like features. So it is sometimes said there, but it is known. If you can strike a bargain with a manticore, you tend to have at least some form of alliance with them. They don't do though for free, and they might try to sneak out of him like a devil would, but they're fairly low intelligent creatures compared to most mortals, so it's not hard to, cheat them out of things. With your insight check, he said Lion's Honor. He seems to believe that.
Okay. Ada will drop the wall of fire.
Alright. Wall of fire drops. Alright,
That
thank
fourth
you.
level spell slot.
Now, what
It was
you
worth
want to
it.
know?
Step.
What's the best way through this place to get to her lair?
Well.
Let me go to the map real quick to see which ones he knows about.
Well, the one behind me, or more particularly you, I wouldn't say it's the best way, but it is a way.
John will point down here. This way? Or the
Yeah,
food
yeah.
tunnels?
Through that
Okay.
acid waterfall, it leads to the floor below. That you can, kind of roam around to get to it. I would say
We
that
should
there
go chasing
are.
waterfalls.
I don't know what that is. But beyond that, the stair behind you,
And he'll point towards Floof and Show.
that one there leads into the mushroom caverns. That one doesn't lead directly to her lair, but it is close-ish. Really, none of these 3 stairwells will get you there close. The best way is to jump into the giant water pool up top side.
But that, of course, comes with its own issues. I
Yeah,
understand.
you'll have to deal with kobolds and freezing cold water, but it's fine.
So they're kobolds.
Yeah,
That's
they
fun.
live north of the mushroom lair. Yeah, this place is actually pretty big. I don't explore it too often because I like my lair and people see a weird disc and they want to go inside. So, plenty of food for me. And every now and then the cobalt will sneak upstairs like, oh, let's go find out what's up here. Maybe there's loot. And then I eat them. So, good for business being up here.
Well,
What about the stone stairway or this middle door?
That one, the stone stairway leads essentially in the same acid cavern that the acid waterfall leads to, but not with avoiding going into acid. So it's safe. But it also leads directly to a lair of a monster. His name is Jeff. He's a cool guy.
Is this the same Jeff from the Abyss?
Is he as conversational as you, or is he a more...
Let me go look.
You're in my land, you're done? Or
He's...
would the same ring of fire convince work?
Let me see here 1 second. I have to go bring up their intelligence value to see if they are conversational or not. Let's see here. Where is your stat sheet, my friend? I went too far down.
Jeff, he's a cool guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his name is Jeff, but he just kills everything.
I so just want to walk down the stairs like, hey, Jeff, where's my money? Alright, Dracula, you big nerd. I know you... Alright, Dracula, you big nerd. I know you're here. Where's my money?
Let's see here. Oh, nope, that's the wrong list. It is this list, right here. There it is. Alright. What languages do they speak? Okay.
I mean, you can understand them, maybe. They tend to... They're very... Jeff's pretty territorial, to be honest. But his helper is nice, if you want to talk to his helper.
Do you happen to know what Jeff is?
Oh, yeah, he's a big beetle thing. I don't know what they're called, but a big beetle thing.
Big beetle.
Bugs. Fuck.
What's his friend's name?
Oh, that would be Leoric.
Lord.
I'm wishing.
Donald kind of like turned to like Floof and to show like, how do we keep on finding such handy and conversational things that could definitely kill us? First, the giant slug, which you weren't here. Actually, neither of you were here for the big slug demon. He was actually pretty nice. And now this guy, he's great.
Oh, thank you.
I will apologize on the half of the rest of my compatriots about the fire thing, but to be fair, you are a manticore.
I get that a lot, to be honest. You know, people see a giant lion with a scorpion tail and wings, are like, oh, gotta kill that. It happens. And then I eat them, so, win-win for me, I guess.
Fair.
Yeah, I don't often meet people who have walls of fire. It's pretty scary,
Well, for your benefit, I hope you don't find that many.
Does he look well fed?
He looks pretty plump, actually.
Okay. Well, then he's doing great. He's doing great. Well, I don't know if any of my compatriots have anything else to ask you. That's all I was curious about. Having a path is good.
Do you know what's behind the middle door?
Do you know the muffin?
Oh, yeah,
Didn't you just say it was
that's the chamber of Soraya. Yeah, she got that thing locked up tight. Whenever I get near it, it starts buzzing loudly, and I'm like, I don't want to be near that. So I avoid it.
Have you seen anyone get past it? Have you seen Soraya get past it?
Well, I've seen people get past it. Whenever Soraya comes, I kind of stick within my lair and keep to myself. She's not exactly nice.
Smart play.
I agree. I tell you what, I have some jerky in my bag. If you would be willing to help us take down Soraya, if, say, she comes into your lair again, not only will we back you up on that, but I will give you the jerky in my bag.
Alright, listen here.
To be fair, it's good jerky.
You got a strong offering right there. There's one little problem though.
Yeah.
I need a stipulation that if you are not here, I do not jump her.
Yeah, sounds fair to me.
That is
sounds
worthy. That is.
That's very fair.
Nods.
I also need a stipulation of when she does die, I get to eat her liver.
Oh, absolutely.
Specifically
You can have
delivered-
first dibs on all of her organs, and you know
We're
what?
taking the head.
I'll even make sure you get a thigh.
Deal.
We're taking the head, though. It's gotta be worth something.
I mean, you can have the head. It's all bone. I don't like that.
Proof of kill. Yeah, it's basic business here.
You know, fair enough.
I am going to take the jerky out from my bag and hand it to him.
Yeah.
He'll offer up a large paw and take the jerky and start nomming on it.
Yeah.
I love that this is what we're doing.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I really expected today to be a
And maybe
huge.
with Jeff.
No, we're
out of
killing
character,
Jeff. Every
I
know.
dungeon.
I kind of want to go talk with Jeff. We do not need to kill Jeff. Jeff can be a wonderful boy. Who
It's
knows?
a bug.
So what?
Bugs
It's-
deserve death.
Hey, beetles are better than most bugs. Beetles are great.
So, just to make sure, our new negotiation tactic is Ada surrounds them in fire and makes sure that they can be friends.
and
Right?
then
Yeah.
That's our new.
Right.
Luke and John, like,
sounds good to
good
me.
cop, bad cop them.
I have
This
never heard
is
a
the
better
tactic.
plan in my life.
All right. Well,
Oh, yeah.
where to now?
And she also goes down that acid pit, by the way. Like, not down the river, but in that chamber. I don't know what she does there. I can't fit through
When was
that-
the last time you've seen her?
Let me look at my calendar.
Pulls out a.
This is the most
Gregorian
organized
calendar.
manicore I've ever met in my life.
Let's see.
Granted, I've
Mentally-
only ever met one manicore.
But
Like a
he's
week,
setting a
week
very
or
high
two
bar.
ago.
This Manicore calendar check is sponsored by Apple Calendar app. Organize your events using the Apple Calendar app on your iPhone today.
We're not actually
she's been in-
sponsored.
We're not sponsored.
No, we're not sponsored.
She's likely been gone for about 2 weeks then.
Well, this has been.
That's
wonderful.
a pretty large head start.
I mean, I don't really see her too often. So, I mean, she can be gone for months. She might still be down there. Her lair's kind of far. If you look at this dungeon here, you know, my little lair, she's like deep below it, like with a deep type of tone, not like deep, but like deep.
Below even the plateau? Like the bottom of the plateau?
The plateau kind of
Ma'am.
implies that you're talking about height.
Oh.
We're down low.
Ma'am, we aren't sure how far he actually goes from this cave.
Look, I explore every now and then down below. You know, they got
Right.
tasty things down there. A couple beetles, a couple strange bird things, a few chokers.
Bird, huh?
Those try to choke me, but I don't really have a small enough neck for them
So-
to do it. So,
Not more damn chokers.
Can you perhaps lead us to where we can take her out? Let you have free reign of this area?
I mean, I kind of have a deal with
One second, I have to grab the name.
Jeff,
No.
I kind of have a
Oh,
deal
okay.
with Zach Zach. So I can't go through the Kobold lands.
who's Zach Narc Zach?
He's the chieftain of the kobolds.
Is he conversational?
On occasion, yeah. You got shiny
Alright.
things. He'll take it as a gift to his royalty.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have now three
Sounds like an
options.
asshole, though.
We can talk to Jeff. We can talk to Zach. I'm just gonna call him Zach. We can go down an acid tunnel, or we can also try to break into Soraya's bedroom.
How do you get in and out of these caves?
Oh well, I take the cave entrance. Yeah.
Yeah, he takes the 405
Is that
out of here.
down there? And she points past the way he came.
No, I go through that large natural staircase leading down. It leads past, Jeff, and Leoric, but they know me. It's fine. Yeah. And from there I then go traveling, down the western path to the river. Yeah, and out through the back entrance.
Ethan, what the fuck?
I don't even need to look at him.
We're raiding her bedroom. I need to know so I can make a joke.
I vote the kobold way. And not the bug way, because that will be instant violence.
I mean, you do you.
You wouldn't happen to have anything shiny that you have no real desire to keep, would you?
They're mine. Don't touch.
That's fair.
Checks inventory. Reaches inside messenger bag. I don't have shiny things.
Yeah,
So unless you want to be food, which, if you want to volunteer, I am all for that. Don't get me... Unless you're that one. That one's way too scrawny. But unless you want to be food, behind me is my lair, and I'm...
Who did he point at for scrawny, John?
Who did he point at?
he pointed at Renea.
But
Okay,
behind me is my lair, and,
probably-
it's kind of messy right now. I don't want guests. Unless you want to be food.
I'm too
John
scaly
would,
for you.
John would basically, peel off a little bit of very dead skin and go, yeah, I'm probably not that tasty either.
Oh
But-
god, you stink like death. No, you can just... You know what, you kind of belong there, actually. It smells kind of like you back there. Like, it's been a while since I cleaned it.
Let's buy him a
Well-
Swiffer, guys.
Well, that will say you have set a very high bar for any and all future Manticore conversations.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, my brethren are kind of assholes.
Moving
Yeah,
on.
first they're like, oh, Fraken, it's fine, don't worry about it, we got this covered, and then they leave me. Yep.
Right. Sounds good, buddy.
Right, well, yeah. That way if you want to go to the beasts lairs, or that way if you want to go to the kobolds. Or that way if you want to go to the acid lair, which involves the beasts lair, but does not involve going to talk to
So,
Wait, where's kobolds?
yeah.
Kobolds.
Yeah, so Kobolds,
Kobolds.
Jeff, the Beetle,
Yeah.
This is
acid
also
bullshit.
this is also down in the area where Jeff is located, but you won't encounter Jeff unless you go find him.
Okay, not this way. Bad this way.
Yeah, not that way.
This
No,
way
actually.
will result in me getting violent. This is fine.
I forget, what was the carved staircase? Yeah, this one.
What about it?
Where did you
That's the
say that
kobold.
leads to?
Oh, that leads to the mushroom caverns.
Mushroom caverns.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just to the east of the acid caverns, and south of the kobold caverns, and then north of the crystal caverns.
I see.
Yeah,
Robust system you have going on here.
yeah.
Very organized.
I've done a few mapping outs. Mentally, of course, I don't have paper.
Yes, and one last thing before we leave.
Yeah.
Can I pet you?
I don't know what that means.
Like touch you?
I'm gonna telepathically just be like, Vaz, shut the fuck up.
Listen, man, we just met. I don't know you that well. I'm also not into lizards. Yeah.
Telepathically, I'm going to say to Vaz, if you want to pet him, say pss, pss, pss.
Floof comes around.
Can we all hear our?
Listen, am I allowed to be offended by that? is that insulting to me?
I don't know, is it?
No.
I don't know. Is this Sage? Is that an
Do it.
offensive thing?
It
The
might
Manticore,
be,
I fucking
yeah.
dare you.
Touch.
Oh my god.
Isn't it covered in spines and shit? Don't
Let's
manticores usually have
let's-
spines
Well,
instead of manes?
his snooty
Alright,
his
let's
snooty is
just-
not covered in spines.
We are gonna just hang out here. We're gonna stay out of your space.
Here, we just made an
need to
ally
have
with
a-
that guy.
We just need to have a quick chat about which way we're gonna go, and then we will be out of your way, my friend.
By the way, my name is Ada. This is Ixon. It was a pleasure to meet you.
All right. Flyer Lady Ada, got it.
I'm Pogger.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna
Alright,
offer out my hand and say, hello, I'm Floof.
Pogger. Okay. Floof. Got it.
John.
I'm the show.
Renea.
Vaz.
And behind you. I don't know. I guess.
So good. And Tiana.
She's
Oh my god.
Tiana. I don't see you.
It's fine. Don't worry. There's a absolute
Right,
shit ton
well,
of
I'm,
at this point. Don't worry about it, friend.
I'm Froky. So you know.
What's his name?
Froky?
Brokey.
Froky like the Pokemon, see?
That is so cute. This is the most adorable Manticore.
All right.
I love him.
While you're down there, since you're going to the Kobold area, if you can send one up, I'd appreciate it.
Oh, sure.
You know
We'll
what? I
tell
will
him.
actually see
We'll
about
tell
that.
him there are some shinies.
Oh yeah, excellent
Okay.
plan. You know what? Hold a second.
He'll run into his cave.
He's gonna come back with like some coins and just drop them. Stinky,
Mentally,
fruity cake.
Renea, we're not sending kobolds up here unless they're trying to stab us first.
Yeah, I mean, if they're trying to stab us, obviously.
If
You
it's a
will-
part of the
If they're
deal,
trying to stab us, we're definitely gonna send them down
He
there.
is
if
then
it's a
going
part
to
of the deal,
kinda
let's just
spit
send
out.
one up here because you know.
He will then spit out a globule of coins, just
Ooh.
like copper, silver, gold. It's just a mix of them. He kind of like spit out one at a time as he leans it back.
All right, there we go. Let's do it.
All right, he has paid me. I am definitely down to send down a kobold.
I thought your alignment was good now, not neutral.
Hey, kobolds are people. You can't tell me otherwise.
Well, like we said, if kobold try to stabby, we send one up here at the end. You know, we'll like spare one or something and be like, yeah, you can totally get out this way. And there's even shinies up here. If not,
Worst.
There
They're
ain't
not
nothing
gonna want
wrong.
to get out.
I see nothing wrong with sending the kobold,
We-
our good friend's
we
way.
know, John.
I think this is fine. It's fine. It's mutually exclusive. We're good. Either way,
I agree.
ladies
We're
and
not
gentlemen,
sending a sapient creature to their death.
Sapient, that's a
Unless
strong
they
word for a
stab us.
the
kobold.
thing is this:
If they try
sapient
to stab me,
as
that's
my hand.
stabby.
Well,
John
okay.
has
Zach,
not met
Zach's pretty
Smart
smart.
kobold.
But yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, making my way downtown, walking
Which
fast.
way do we want to go, fellas?
Well, I'm gonna
We
leave you
have
to
a
it.
few
I'm gonna
options.
sit here though and make sure my area is safe.
Absolutely.
Have fun.
Yep.
John will kind of like walk out so that he can actually like look and like address both the halves here. Which way we want to go here, fellas? We've got, I guess, Jeff the Beetle, Zach the Kobold, or swimming through poison. Acid.
My vote
Particular.
is for the kobolds.
Yeah, kobolds.
Sure.
I was really looking
I
forward
agree,
to meeting
Kobold.
Jeff.
No, we'll meet Jeff later.
I thought to meet Jeff. Okay, kobolds
Well-
it is then.
Me and Ada both speak Draconic, and I think we have no small
speak it
amount
too,
of coin.
man.
Oh, well, we do have a lot of lizards now.
I have
Yeah,
plenty
okay.
of coin we can use.
I was looking forward to meeting the Beetle, but that's a vote for you. Welcome to the laws of Aether Storm. Let's go.
Democracy.
Ada is gonna pull out her sword polish and is going to like find random pieces of metal on her to start polishing.
And away we go.
John could give him his fucking shiny gun and then teleport it back to him because that wouldn't lead to problems.
Oh, Desho could do
So
that
with
with
the
his sword and
acid
thought as
cave,
well.
Minerva's gonna check that out first. Is it less?
Minerva immune to acid.
That's mid.
No, is it less corrosive
and
near the
Minerva.
ceiling at all, or is it the
Oh,
same amount of corrosiveness?
Once you get past a certain point, the cave itself is filled with acidic fumes, so you will be taking acid damage.
Okay.
So as
She'll,
soon as you
give
get
up on that
close,
then.
you will start taking damage.
Yeah, she's gonna go look for somewhere that's less acidic outside of the damaging range, and when she can't find an area that's less acidic, she'll just come back.
Essentially, you're going to be here, and you can start feeling a bit of unpleasantness, per like the itching powder I described with Paul. And anything
Your skin
past
is
that,
tingling.
and you're going to take damage. So I'm not
Yeah,
revealing more
bet.
unless you want to suffer some damage.
Your skin
All right.
is tingling.
As you guys begin moving, let me just do this real quick so I can go grab my DM view here. Let's see here. You guys are moving down from that stairwell here, so control.
I love that we just talked to the dude. We just surrounded him in fire, had a chat, and
Hey, bro.
Terrible guy.
hey, I'm just saying, I don't see what was wrong with talking to him, or I have his name because I wrote it down. Our good friend, who's probably dead, Galazorin, the rather hospitable demon.
Was he the guy down in the abyss?
Yes, that was the guy who John had to talk to about the abyss.
Oh my god.
He was the fucking gatekeeper there.
What is with you guys and talking to literally everyone?
Right, he was the
that's
one.
me. Everybody else just like went and hid from him. That was like, oh wait, he's rather
Oh, he
hospitable.
was the one who tricked Ironwing into touching the statue.
Yep.
All right.
Like I said, never trust a demon.
Let's see
Just
here.
trust
But you can
demon.
always trust a devil.
That should
He's
be
not
one
that
you can take away.
bad. He's not that bad.
If you have a contract that's you don't have a loophole, good luck with that. Then you can trust a devil.
Right.
It's getting to the loopless contract, though.
I need to go load up the new ambience because you guys are now in the mushroom caves, which has a different type of ambience. And then
Is it
You
Say-
trusted John, did
Is
you
it
not,
still,
man?
is it still pitch black in here?
I have to actually look at some parts of the cave because some of it actually has some lighting. But I'm pretty
don't
sure
know.
this
Renea-
particular entrance is pitch black. I'd have to check though. Let's see.
As we head down through
I've got the
telepathy,
coins. still.
Renea will ask, so who wants to talk to the kobolds?
I do.
if we need to threaten them, I'm for that. If we
I'm
don't
big
need to threaten them, probably not. Me.
I speak
So I
Draconic,
guess
and I kind
I'm
of
happy
that-
talking to them if we want to.
yeah, I can do things. I can talk to things. Maybe
Do you know Draconic, Floof, just in case they don't comment?
I could cast tongues.
Yeah, that works.
big on intim, not persuasion, but still, hey,
I think that we should try to do it without me first, because that's a fairly high level spell slot. I don't want to try and
yeah.
See if
How-
they speak
rather if we
common
can
first.
avoid it.
I was thinking of offering them a peace offering of just gold initially. How much gold should I, offer them?
Well, you always
Well, you
look
just
all
point them to
first.
the gold that Floki left upstairs.
Absolutely.
I'm not
That's-
leading a
I think that'd be the
sapient
easiest one.
creature to be eaten alive.
We kind of told
Okay,
them.
Probably
wait.
flash
But
that
if the
throat.
sapient
Yeah.
creature is totally evil with malintent,
All right. As you all begin to descend the stairwell, it's not too far of a climb down. It does kind of go do a couple times as you descend maybe about 50, 60 feet down below the surface, reaching what appears to be a cobbled stone path and some broken walls. Parts of the structure here seems to have long since crumbled to dust, as you don't even see any loose stones kind of like laying around the walls edges. What is strange, however, would be that the ground itself that's not of this cobbled stone seems to be of grass. For those who are in the back end who have well, actually, what's your passive perception? Your sight's still super high, right, JC?
Oh yeah, it's
Okay,
like
yeah.
29.
With Ada's insane sight passive perception, they actually know something is off-putting. The grass is filled with bundles of what first you might think are mushrooms. Large in size, but mushrooms. And then you realize that they are skulls. That is what these
I-
bundles
That's
are.
off-putting.
this is very inviting.
Yeah, Ada just keeps quiet about that.
Alright. You guys are free to...
Oh wait,
move
Floof has the
around.
18% perception right now? Does she notice it?
As a DC 20, unfortunately. You guys are free to roll actively, but no real reason just yet for active. But you are free to do so.
John actively looking.
I'm gonna lead the
Send
charge
Minerva
here.
forward, I guess.
All right.
Move up just a little
I'm
bit.
gonna reveal
Wait.
some of the
Minerva.
fog, and then I'll move Minerva.
Do you
Watch
still
out
have
for
that,
traps.
that little circle thing, whatever that shows how bright the light of the coin is? Because I would like that
Yeah,
for
I can give
reference,
you that.
please. Thank you.
Yeah.
Such a kind sir.
Yeah.
Yay!
All right. That's the bright light, and the dim light should be.
Like 10 feet out.
Well, it's actually
Past
20
it.
feet up, but I only have
Oh, okay.
30 feet rather than 40 feet, so I have to make it 40 feet in a bit. Anyways,
Very
that is
good.
your general look at right now.
Okay.
Since you have your coin out, I can actually reveal more than what I thought, so 1 second. I'm actually just going to do a circle around you for ease.
Ooh, fun.
Let's see here. Oh, no. I was holding shift, or space, not shift. There we go. Alright.
Let there be light.
You do me a huge favor.
And there was light.
And Minerva is going where?
She's gonna just go forward into the cavern, see what she can see.
What do you mean by forward?
Like,
this way, or this way, or this way? There's a lot of directions in
There's
fact right
that. There's that rock thing directly to the right.
now. This?
Yeah,
Yes.
that.
Okay, this. Okay.
She's gonna just drift over there.
Alright, drifting over there. What you can see is it seems to be just a large structural pillar within the cavern here. And that is revealed. So you can see it kind of curves around to the north. And since you actually had some dark vision in the main center area, I can reveal a bit more. There you are. And dark vision 120, so that's insane. That's that, and that is that. And then a bit further down here.
And Renee will move up by Vaz. And once she gets to where Vaz is, Renee is going to check for trap.
Alright.
Because sneaky kobold.
Yeah, you're right. It is kobold.
I suggest that someone who's good at knowing what traps look like also look for traps. Because she has no idea what most traps look like.
Yeah, I'll do it.
19.
19. Looking around the chamber, doesn't seem to have any sight of traps. There's no tripwires, there's no pressure plates that you can see within your sight radius. There's nothing within essentially 60 feet that's not, blocked by, walls or anything like that.
Okay.
Give that sign. With Vaz's, what is your total?
No, I didn't roll anything. I'm good.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, with Renea's 19, you don't see any traps then.
What about a 23?
23. Looking over the area, you don't notice any traps or any signs that there were ever traps placed here. But again, this section of the area seems strange. I mean, it's definitely not Gith. It appears to be Calbeshian in nature. Old, a couple hundred or so. But the decay here seems less like it was time-based and more like it was destroyed intentionally, like an attack or something like that occurred here. You can see signs of what's the word for it? Not ash, but scorch marks upon some of the stones.
Do I recognize these mushrooms we can see?
Which ones do you want to point out?
Any
Ones, these
all
ones,
of them, yes.
these ones, these ones, these ones.
All of them?
Datura, who's just standing right here staring.
All right. Well, you can roll me a herbalism check for your mushroom knowledge.
Is that wisdom based?
That is intelligence based.
Okay.
Little did they know. It
Shroom
was
buddy.
Toad from Mario Kart right here.
What is your check, Floofster?
Sorry, I was also looking for traps, but I just
Gotcha.
didn't think I.
Yeah, with a
I
17,
figured I
you didn't
didn't
find any
get it.
traps. Yeah.
Yeah.
With
Do
a
herbalism.
22 herbalism. First off, Most of these mushrooms down here appear to be, how to put it, not the most pleasant. Most of them give off spores that are noxious to inhale. Some of them are poisonous. To eat them is to probably die, depending on what you are. However, some of them are not, in fact, what one would expect. They are living plants. And by that I mean they are a creature. Because, all plants are technically living. The ones that are, in fact, creatures would be these ones.
Oh, fun.
And these ones.
So they all look like that?
If you see that, then it will be a creature.
What do I know about mushroom creature?
Commit
Roll
to
me a
memory.
nature check.
And she'll also point out the ones that will release toxic spores.
And the toxic spore ones would be the fat ones right here. The orange head ones.
Oh, okay. They look very similar
They
to these.
look very similar indeed.
So let's just say anything that looks remotely like this is bad juju.
And then the poisonous
18?
ones are the greens.
And then, okay, just bad juju.
18. Let's see here. My DC for this creature is
Let's just avoid all mushrooms.
that, and
Yes,
this
yes.
one is that. Okay. So, there's actually two different types of creatures that you're seeing per the two different shoops and shoops. The first one appears to be that of a Shrieker. Now, Shriekers, I believe you have actually encountered before. They are mushroom creatures that are, I wouldn't say attracted to light, but they are very light. I can't think of the word for it.
They're sensitive to light.
Very sensitive
Motivated?
to light. Yes, thank you. You know that they give off a loud shriek when light or motion catches their notice. If this is to occur, they give off a loud shrieking sound, hence the name, that many creatures within the cavern can hear for, perhaps depending on the type of cavern, especially if it's like a long tunnel, could hear for miles without that tunnel, or for more like a couple hundred or a couple thousand feet, depending on the type. Most creatures tend to keep these shriekers well fed. They don't really eat, humans or anything like that. They like, actually attacking them. They are passive creatures, but they do give off these loud noises. But creatures tend to keep them there as a living alarm system. The other creature that you would notice here would be the violet fungus. Now, violet fungus, they are a interesting plant. They are notorious living fungi that haunt caves, stalking them, moving about, and rotting living creatures by organic beings with their tendril touch. They hunt these caves, lurking through within the dark, moisturous areas, so this area is perfect for them. And let's see here. It is said that their rotting touch holds a potent poison, one that can sear the flesh from one's arm or leg all the way up to the bone.
Ugh.
It's not a pretty death, to be clear.
Okay, which is which? Are these the Screamy Boys?
Something tells me that the more purpley one with the little tendril bits
These
on
are
it
violet.
is.
Yeah, these are violet.
Yeah,
Okay, so these are the Screechy Boys?
these are Screechy Boys.
Okay,
Now,
Renee, did you
What
tell me
is,
that?
in addition to the violet fungus, they are often taken care of as well. They often form with shriekers, as they use the shriekers as a kind of sensor of foods coming type of thing. They tend to remain motionless, pretending that they are themselves plants, so they don't have to worry about, having to actually chase people, because they're actually quite slow. Most people, if they actually know what they are, can avoid them with relative ease. But they are harvested by many of the underground dwelling creatures, such as the troglodytes, the vegapygmies, kobolds, goblins, Durgar, things like that. Or sorry, Durgar is not in this world. Stone dwarfs. But they tend to harvest it for a bit of a double thing, for the poisonous touch of the creature, but also because in smaller doses, when brewed into a tea, can get a bit of a high. I don't know if you're going to share
Renea
that
will-
part because you're Renea, but you know.
She'll relay most of that except for the brewing them to tea, because that does seem rather irrelevant.
You're no fun.
Perfect. I'm going to
Aw.
immediately close my hand over the coin.
Excellent. I would like to point out that you are dangerously close to activating the enemy.
I noticed that.
That is what you
Where-
heard, though.
Where is the enemy?
That's
The
right. It was 5 feet
Shriekers
away
right
from
there.
the dim light.
There's going to be 2 Shriekers right there, and a baby.
Oh, I see.
Do I know
Okay.
anything about them fearing fire or the like?
Let's see here. I have to go look at their stats again. 1 second. Here's their stat book. Here we go. Violet fungus are vulnerable to fire and resistant to cold. Same with shriekers.
Right.
Okay,
Uh,
my
Do well
question.
in cold, damp locations, but fear the flame.
Big
Renea
question.
will ask Ada if she has produce flame, just in case we do have some violet
and,
following.
What is your question, Vaz?
I wonder if I can so I have this coin and it's like super freaking bright, but can I just open my fingers just a little bit for like a 5-foot light circle thing,
So
or
not,
is that just
so part of it is coming out of your finger cracks because you can't fully hide the coin.
okay?
So
should
you
be
are
good.
essentially looking at something like this.
Okay, great. That is all. That is all I need.
You can also adjust it slightly so it's more of a conic vision if you prefer.
Yeah. Let's do let's do like a flashlight. Let's do like a little cone.
Okay.
You ever
Aim that shit.
you're ever in the shower and you're trying to water bend by having the water run along you?
Yeah. I'm controlling it. All right.
That's what Vaz is up to right now.
I am the guardian of light.
As an action, Renea will change the color of the light so that it is actually red light.
Oh God, not that far. Jesus Christ. I'd probably activate 6 shriekers, dude.
All right, I need to adjust it. That's actually 80 feet instead of 40 feet. But yeah. We go give you a new beam. Red beam firing arc. I heard you like beams, so I made you a beam.
I do
so
like
you can beam while you beam.
beams.
Just
I
be
mean-
careful where you point that.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, and here is your new beam, 40 feet. Bam.
Immediately shines it towards the shrieker.
So you guys.
Hey,
have
there's
your new light
shriekers
source,
over
you're good
there.
to go.
Where?
That is what you notice.
Light.
And let me make
Okay.
sure you guys have ownership of Dinar and Diana,
Ah,
so
yes.
you guys can move them around.
I'll take the babes.
Alright, we need to navigate our way through this to find the kobold. I think
Said that
probably
kobolds were to the
either.
north.
Did you say that?
Did he say that?
Yeah.
Through the north, through the mushroom cavern.
Yeah, he said
Right.
Mushroom Caverns are middle, south is Crystal Caverns, and north is Kobold Cavern.
So whichever way
We
is
went-
north.
We went east, right?
You did.
I'm assuming north is up on this map.
Did we go down the wrong passageway?
No,
I mean,
no. This will
Let's
lead us to
choose
Kobold.
Follow the paved
Okay.
path. You
This
know,
will lead us to
phase.
Kobold.
Yeah, I was thinking something along the paved paths, either here or here.
I will kindly ask that someone with dark vision go in front of me so that I don't accidentally set off a Screamy Boy.
Not a
Yeah,
problem,
someone's
I can
got
totally
that.
do that.
Ah, he's such a babe.
Wait, your Dragonborn have dark vision?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I always thought that was weird how base Dragonborn don't have dark
Yeah,
vision.
they actually have a
Wait,
pretty decent stat sheet.
Oh, I would be
Nope.
pointing the
We
beam
need to go
in
up.
front.
Oh, were we told up?
You guys going up?
To the north, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's up to the north. I mean, if you
Okay,
want to turn
well then.
around, you can lead that way too.
And
Ada's
north
gonna
is
go up here
on
and
this
just-
map, right?
Oh,
Look.
okay.
Oh,
Right,
if you're going up there, just look without saying anything. Then okay, let me reveal stuff for you.
No, Ada's saying that in her head to them as they're walking that way.
Ah.
To Papakbon, or weren't we supposed to go north as she walks north?
You can see that
I
the
need
northern
you.
passage seems to move westwards and kind of curves into a natural cavern.
Probably go that way then.
Yeah, that's probably where the cool.
Renea will send Minerva to scout ahead.
Which way's ahead? There's like 9 different directions to go for right now.
The cavern
North.
that looks promising.
So northeast, northwest, west, southwest, south, or east.
Southwest Airlines.
That western one. The
Alright.
natural cavern
Moving down this
at
way.
the end of the stone.
Let's see here. Moving on down this way. I'm gonna put you just at the edge of the dirt, unless you want to move further. But you would see it kind of curves off, and let me just reveal a bit further. Oh, I didn't have that marked on. I did not have this marked on the DM view, so I didn't know there was a pillar there, but there's a pillar there.
Do you guys notice this down here?
Yeah.
There be pillars.
So you would see that
Spooky.
the natural cavern to the west seems to curve off to the north, and curve off to the south, and curve off to the north, somewhat west.
Sage, Sage, what in the
Northern Path
mushroom
and the
of hell?
Don't worry about it.
Say no, actually, no. You
I'm
get
worrying
this.
about it.
What in the
do you wanna-
mushroom
do you want to
hell?
roll a herbalism check?
I will specifically walk John. I am fucking divine interventioning for him to walk over and spite this.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck is that, bro?
Okay. Yep. I'm going the dice roller. You need herbalism?
Yes.
What is that a baseline
That
of?
is an intelligence, because you're not harvesting, but trying to learn about it.
Sick. Where dice roller? There it is. Yay.
I would like to make it known I will be pointing this freaking beam wherever I'm facing and not towards the death.
I have 120 feet of dark
I am
vision.
facing
Fuck.
this way right now.
Plus
which way?
A solid 1.
This way.
Gotcha.
I'm
What
looking
in
over
the
here.
fuck is
Yeah,
that?
if you want to
Sage?
rotate your vision, you can.
Son of a
click,
goddamn.
How do I do it?
Control and shift at the same time, and then mouse wheel while selecting your token.
Control shift. Oh!
You can also just hold shift and mouse wheel, and it'll do it by the 4 cardinal directions.
Ah, very cool. Thank you, Kanye. Very cool.
That's kind of sick. Well, it's a 9, so I don't like this.
You have no idea what that thing is, but you have a 120
Uh,
foot dark vision.
Yeah, 120 foot
Right.
dark vision. I have devil
I
sight.
feel like that's 120. So there you go.
Ooh, path.
Dude, what?
Well, so there's a path south if we ever give a shit, but there's some sort of skull shroom.
Oh, I want to
have
know what
no
that is
idea
so
what
bad,
the skull
though.
shroom is, but I
Renea will walk over to John and look at the skull shroom. Does she know what the skull shroom is?
Roll me
Yeah.
herbalism.
Roll high. Roll
yeah,
high, roll high, roll
that
high.
right there.
Yes!
24!
Would you like to add anything to
Sage,
this roll?
what? You're a fucker.
Sage, you bastard.
It's probably 25 DC for the love of God.
Give it. I
I need to know. I need to know.
fuck is
I will
this?
not add anything to this roll.
All right. That's not enough.
Bro.
DC was 25.
What is
Oh, man.
What is the shroom of death?
I told
What is
you
this?
it's 25.
I think I can do better, but I want to try.
I
You can get a
Sage?
25.
Sage, you
I
you
don't
have
know.
forced my
I-
hand. John walks home and leaves, and Datura walks from the tree.
Datura
I-
shows up.
Datura walks through.
I'll go after Cliff.
For the love of
Just
God.
all. John pointed out
Okay,
a
that's
mushroom of
intelligence.
death, and
So,
everyone
0.
is just like, "What's this?"
You have a D20.
Renea, I don't know what that
I'm
is.
bringing over Tiana too because it's funnier.
Alright.
Is it-
19?
What is it? What is
Well,
I
it?
have
wait,
a-
can you add anything to it?
You would add
we would
plus
need
really
a
not
6.
worth
We would
definitely
need a
checking.
It's,
6.
it's
Here's
your
the thing.
intelligence. If you have proficiency in herbalism kit, then you also add your proficiency. Otherwise, it's just intelligence.
Renea, I would like to request guidance.
Oh, I could have given you guidance. I'll give you guidance.
Because
I can do that too
Augur
now.
has Brainius Maximus.
Yeah, like
Please, for the love of
John's
God, roll a nat 20.
guidance is just pointing towards it.
Oh,
Like,
I
okay.
could have used guidance. Shoot.
yeah, this thing.
Alrighty,
What is that?
You'll never know what I
let's
am.
find out, shall we?
You'll never get me, He-Man.
Damn it!
I'm a
Wait,
fungus.
Would you like to add
Can
destiny
you-
to that
24.
roll?
Can you add anything to it? Is there any? For the
Can
love
I
of
give
God.
him my destiny?
No.
Can I give him one of mine? Is that allowed?
No.
You tempt me, Sage.
Do it.
Please do
Watch
it.
it be
Please
just like
do it.
just like a normal mushroom.
I don't care.
Something tells me that's what it's
Please do
gonna be, but I'm not gonna sleep if you don't give it a fucking give.
I won't.
Give
I
it to
won't rest.
destiny.
I won't rest tonight.
Give it to destiny.
Sage, how many destiny points have been used?
This day or in total?
Total.
78 total.
So using this will not give one to
That is
an enemy.
This is
I
correct.
would like
So
to add a destiny.
you are on the
Yeah.
moral high ground.
I'm doing it.
You are on the moral high ground here.
You have used
28 total.
28.
Herbalism.
All right. You recognize this large black mushroom as a skull cap. It is a highly poisonous mushroom favored by assassins. It is said that if this thing is brewed, it actually has multiple different fashions to be brewed, whether into a tea or into a potent injury-based poison. It can easily bring death to those it strikes or drink.
I'm so happy.
We should get that and make a farm.
Essentially, that is a custom poison. It requires a DC,
Now-
pretty high DC to harvest because it is a reagent that has nature properties. But yeah,
Now,
So wait, are
I don't
any
know
of
about
us
you, but
master
I don't-
harvesters?
I don't really think any of us are very naturally inclined or made out of mushrooms, because that'd be ridiculous. Also,
Also, this.
there's one of those things right over there. So,
And who knows?
which
what's
Vaz
back-
cannot see. So it's just like, and there's
Yeah,
one
I'm
of
blind.
those
I'm blind right now.
violet caps. He just kind of points right next to it.
While we're investigating
I
this
don't think-
mushroom,
Well, I would love some good poison. I could probably put that on some bullets, but
you were saying, Renee?
Minerva's gonna move up that northern passage in that room while we're all wondering what the heck that mushroom was.
I love it. We're just all just like piled over here.
That's
just
what
like,
she's doing while we're like.
All of
what
our
the hell is
characters
that?
have
Give me a stealth
ADHD.
check. 'Cause I imagine you're stealthing.
Yes.
My life is complete though. Now that I know what it is, my life is full circle. I can safely die now of old age.
Ooh.
Are you kidding?
all of us the goddamn second that Sage
Double twos.
shows us a like skull shroom.
1 second.
What that is?
1 second.
Would it be?
People don't know what it is.
Real shit.
Let's see. Choker. Control F. Here we are. What is
Oh no, it's her old enemies, the chokers.
Let's see here.
Oh god, I hate the
All right, I
chokers,
have 2
dude.
attacks against you. Let me go and get some swings.
I'm just gonna.
Against Minerva?
Yep.
Or Renea?
Yes.
23 and 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, and if you survive the damage, I'll have to make a check. But right now, I'm just rolling damage.
Can I hear this commotion going on up there?
Probably not.
Ah, shit.
I'm not
We're all
moving them
too
because
focused
they wouldn't be able to share their
on the
senses if they die. So,
We are
first,
all-
She does have
17 total damage.
telepathy though.
No, is it
17? Is that magical?
We're just all
Uh,
super dumb.
uh,
John will now, after having that
No.
bit of a curiosity spell, he will move
Right.
back.
Well,
up to
she is
David.
resistant then and takes half of that, which is 8.
Huzzah! Now I need you to make me. Oh no, that's on your turn. You can make it. Okay. You are grappled.
I am immune to being grappled.
You are fine.
Sorry.
But at this point, oh shit, sorry. I'm a derp. You just copy this real quick so you guys can see why I'm a derp. General chat. This is why I'm a
Guys.
nerd. I didn't read low enough. I have sneak attack.
You're derp.
Yeah, I'm a derp.
Ha.
That is
You're
an
a derp.
additional 12 reduced to 6, so additional 6 damage. Are you still up?
The total damage was.
Well, 17 plus 6, or 17 plus 12, so that's 29. Reduced to half, which would be 14.
She
that's
goes
fine.
pop.
All right, that's my bad.
Oh.
I forgot about sneak attack.
She does have telepathy, though. Do I know where exactly she popped?
Give me a perception check.
I'm not gonna roll it in general. Go back to dice roller.
Don't roll in general.
I was this close. My perception not great. 9.
Guys,
All
wait
right.
a minute.
Hang on.
So you know that they were moving deeper into it. So about here-ish is when you lost contact. You don't know exactly where it came from. You just know it when they got further into the chamber, they got slammed.
Ooh, fun stuff.
She'll communicate this to the others via the telepathy with quiet
Well,
whispers. Or
She would say that she's moving into the chamber and then she would pop. There's no communication of like.
No, this is Renea communicating.
Ah, then yes, that is totally 100%
that-
doable.
Well, do you think maybe we should get the skull cap on our way out?
Maybe. I think we have some more pressing business.
Right.
Let's get going.
I'm really not sure that we'll even be able to get the skull cap. From what it sounds like from you, that thing will. I mean,
Hi, John.
unless more of you have got like mage hand and shit, then that would be our best way to harvest that thing.
Do
Not
we even
actually
really
touch
need it?
It'd be interesting. It'd be
Could
handy.
be worth money to the good bidder.
That's
could be
probably
worth
worth an
money.
ass ton of money.
But more importantly,
Okay.
we are after killing a lot of folks. We could coat a singular bullet of that stuff, it sounds like, and
Oh, hey,
shoot
Sage.
them, they're done. It just have to pierce them.
My last 4th level spell slot is going to Death Ward on Ada.
All right.
Minerva, how did you roll 2 2s on your stealth check?
For clarity, you would know
Glow ball
since you
go
did
burn.
succeed on the herbalism check. The death cap is considered a masterpiece quality reagent. It is valued at 875 gold,
Huh. That's pretty good.
just as the mushroom.
Is it legal in Kalbesh, though? I feel like that's an important question.
Legal is a strong word.
Legal's a strong word.
Is it illegal in Calabash? Is the real question.
It's not.
That is my favorite
it's
kind
not
of term.
explicitly illegal.
Legal? Ah, perfect. A loophole. John's
It's
favorite.
just a mushroom. It's not poison. It's just a mushroom.
Just a mushroom. You know?
I like.
So
I
for,
like
for
how
clarity,
lax the
though,
people are.
that is probably illegal, but it's not explicitly like this death cap is illegal or skull cap.
Yeah, legal
Stick.
loophole.
Well.
Well, if you want it that bad, just like take up the dirt under it.
Yeah, actually, like, don't you got like telepathy and shit? Can't you just like rip that thing out from afar?
Oh shit! Or like mage hand or something.
You would
or
know
said
with your
mage hand,
high
but-
herbalism check that to incorrectly harvest this thing will ruin the reagent.
Yeah.
It also trigger it to go kaboom, suffering
Yeah.
poison spores to go.
Yeah.
So.
That is no bueno.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
So
honestly,
tempting now.
we should
Later,
probably
later.
just leave the death cap.
Later,
Unless if
later.
you have a death wish.
Let's leave it here, and then on our way back, if we still want it, then we'll pick it up.
Yeah.
Do
I agree
any
with
of you
Flute.
even know how to collect them damn things? Whatever, it's your death.
We're
Actually,
going, come on.
Right, it is my death.
you're on the fucking contract. Don't touch the fucking
Okay.
mushroom. John will.
I believe Floof and
Look out,
I
big
have the
John.
best eyes in here. We should probably lead.
Yeah, you should probably go then before I start walking in there with a flashlight.
John,
Be my guest, Vaz.
John will, yes, I can do it. Go for it.
John, you're on the contract. If you try and touch that mushroom, I'll shoot you.
Shit, shoot me then.
Okay.
Gotta
Ada
keep-
is gonna go roll perception now.
Go ahead.
If you want me to shoot you, just say. That's one way to get you off the contract.
Oh, and since you guys
I
have
will
a
consider it.
reveal bit, because you guys have a bit for reveal.
Roll.
What's down this hallway, Sage?
Suddenly a flurry of
it was an
arrows.
earth one. Oh, and that seems completely pointless at this point, so I'm just gonna do this.
So what am I adding to it?
Can Renea give the
What are
help
the-
action by describing what chokers look like?
For perception?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna give
I'll allow
guidance to Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Floof. Unless they've rolled already. Did I miss rolls? No, I didn't.
You...
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh.
Oh.
What happened? Oh, yeah,
have
I forgot
advantage.
it, like...
Oh, I have advantage.
Yes.
Mm.
I
Do it
forget.
again.
I hate how it, like,
Never do it
deletes
again.
your message. Like, it confuses me.
Yeah, that's slightly better.
One more.
That, hey, one
Just
is
a little
better than
bit.
none. That's an increase.
Also, you're welcome for the free knowledge on the chokers, because I copied more than I should have.
Sick. Haha,
I mean,
phew.
we did fight them before, and we might
Yeah.
have checked that actual stat. I don't remember.
Actually, you guys have been pretty bad at using martial checks,
Okay.
so you probably didn't.
Do we even know it was a choker? We just know that they went poof somewhere
You
inside.
don't know it's
We
a
know
choker.
that there's choker. We know that there's chokers here, and that Minerva didn't see anything.
Yes, you know there's
We
chokers
do
here
know
because
that there
of
are
guys broken.
chokers within this cave.
Mhm. But there's also a lot of other things in this cave. It could have been too.
Yeah, there's
Chokers
just a
like
lot
to
in
disguise
general.
themselves as parts of cave walls, right? That's right, creature.
Yeah.
So it's a reasonable assumption that it could be chokers. So that's why Renee will describe, "Hey, this is what a choker looks like. See if there are any in there."
Oh my god.
That was not secretive.
28.333333333.
Hey, that 22 perception actually spots it now.
So, Floof
Nice try, Sage.
and Ada, you both would see, kind of clinging to the stonework of the walls ahead and parts of the ceiling. Oh, I missed one. 1 second. They're so stealthy, I didn't even notice one. Alright, let me go combine that together. And then here is their new value.
Ha!
About the same. So, yeah, you would see clinging to the walls and parts of the ceiling, some strange blackish purple skinned creature that seems to be like a skeletal form, elongated and stretched into a rubbery skin like golem, like Smeagol. It's small, hunched over, long tentacle-like arms that seem to be clinging to the walls themselves. What's strange, though, is that their skin seems to be morphing to kind of camouflage themselves into the stonework. So even though they are naturally a blackish purple, it is shifting to that of a natural-looking tannish stone, for that is what the wall shares. Indeed. You don't quite see all of them purely because of sightlines, but I will reveal 2.
Renee will also use the telepathy to inform them they resisted physical attacks unless
Oh
it was
god.
cold
damn it.
iron or silver. I don't remember which one it was.
Well, I'm useless.
Did you
I
not
have,
pick up cold iron
silver
or
arrows.
silver weapons?
I think I. Well, hold on.
I have silver arrows.
How would that be determined?
When you are purchasing equipment, you can purchase equipment of a different material. It just costs extra.
I think that was my starting. It was either cold iron or silver, and I'm trying to look for it right now. Because I know I picked something when I was reading the equipment guide, and I'm using 2 computers. Sorry, it's taking a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, JC.
I'm going to martial check right quick.
All right.
I want to know their HP if I can.
All right.
Oh, I'd like to marksman check them.
Okay, so fellas, there are at least 4.
Okay, you know,
I
it's
rolled a
cold
1.
iron. It's cold iron. I'm
I
not
know
used
nothing.
this.
Let's see. 9. Their DC is definitely not 9. They're strange, small, rubbery creatures.
I'm pretty sure it was cold iron that they were weak to, but I honestly don't remember.
Okay, wait, I can't see them, right?
Absolutely not.
No.
You can
Okay,
only
you're-
see up.
Yeah, this is your vision length
Okay,
right there.
great. I wish I could see them because I have the know your enemy thing.
Cool. Oh,
Well, I'm sad. I'm just
Are
sitting
they
here
being
like,
like pointed out to us? So like, if I walk in line,
I'm going
would I
to point them
be
out.
able to see them.
Ada's going to point with fireball.
Oh jeez. Okay.
I
Sure.
was going to ask if they could see us first.
Well, they can see us now.
Well, you're slamming your fireball, because, you know,
Da, 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 da.
right there.
There's only one spell that you need. Fireball.
All right.
Just fireball.
What's your dex
Just
save,
fireball.
DC?
Just fireball.
18.
18 dex save. All right.
For the love of Christ.
Window.
Oh, look, we accidentally incinerated a kobold.
All right.
I
Let's
don't
see
think
here.
those are kobolds.
Hey,
18 dex
what
save.
if-
What is the damage?
There are worse
What
things
if-
accidentally incinerated.
Oh, third
if-
level is
It's 86 for third. 86 for third level.
no,
Bust fireball.
no. Hear me out. What if, right? We give
I need to make macros.
Froki grilled
36.
like Kentucky Fried Cobalt.
Kentucky Fried Choker?
I'm back. Are we still
Where
alive?
can-
You
What's
guys
Kentucky?
are fireballing a group of chokers, or more specifically, Ada is. What is your damage, Ada?
36.
36. All right. AoE spell set up, and
Ouch.
I want to check something. How long is it going to take for us to have a game on April 1st? Oh, not this year.
Teeth to the face.
all right. So
My
all
main
of them
thought
seem
was the
to
sage just
dodge out of the way of
replacing
the
the creatures
fireball
with
as they
chokers.
hold themselves tight to the wall, using parts of the natural stonework to cover them from the centralized blast. You do hear 3 shrieks as you did trigger 3 creatures slammed by it. At this point in time,
Ooh, God.
I need everyone to roll me initiative.
Cool.
Also-
They are also set on fire.
Nice.
Oh,
This is why I'm wondering why you didn't
Four.
take the
Fuck
staff
yeah,
of
let's
fire
go.
as one of your items.
Because I have a lot of items now.
But it's more fire. It's like 30.
I have
Oh,
a lot
they-
of things
they-
I need to
they
choose
didn't
from, and I
fail.
chose these.
they succeeded.
Oh, they succeeded.
They succeeded.
Rude.
That's why they took 18 instead of 36. Yeah. So okay, they're not on fire.
That is how math works.
It's true.
Minecraft has taught me.
All right. DM initiative. Click.
Math?
All right. What is your initiative, Renea?
6.
Oh dear God. What is your initiative, Faz?
4.
Oh dear God. Pog. What? Pog.
19.
All right. John.
14.
14. Look at you. Deshow.
16.
No.
Oh, big
All right,
man.
Go roll for
Big man on
Dinar
campus.
and Tiana real quick. Let's see your campaign. Here we go. Boop. All right. And Floofster, what is your initiative?
Luke's got 20.
20 for Floof. All right. Everyone has a roll. Sorting initiative. All right. With the combat initiating, we have Floofster. As I'm going to go add some combat music. See, this is my combat I have loaded up.
I am going to shoot the
It's actually jumped
invisible
through the
one.
fire and
Oh,
flames.
that's really loud. 1 second. There we go. All right. There we go. That's less bleeding through my ears now, so we're good. So,
Alright, you ready?
What would you like to do?
Alright, I am going to take out my bow and I'm going to shoot that guy with a silver arrow.
Okay, excellent.
Well, we're about to figure out if it was silver or cold iron.
Well, I got silver ones, so I'm gonna guess silver.
Gun will do.
50-50.
I distinctly remember Sage saying their thick, rubbery skin seems to deflect part of the blow when someone hit them with a weapon.
Gun will do.
Alright, I got a 19 to hit.
19 to hit. That is a solid slam and jam. Also, apologies for the stat sheet's appearance on stream. It's an issue with my using 4K monitor on something that should probably be 1080p. So, you know, everything's like super outstretched and it's kind of annoying.
Nice.
Alright, that's 5 whole damage.
5 damage, and that's silver.
2d6.
Oh, sorry, 2d6?
Yeah, 2 more d6 with the attack.
Oh,
Are you adding sneak attack,
JC just
JC?
reminded me. Yeah.
I don't
Because
think she has advantage on the roll.
You don't have
so-
advantage, so you wouldn't have sneak attack.
It doesn't need to be advantage.
Unmute yourself, JC. I can't hear you.
It doesn't need to have advantage if it's a ranged attack.
That is
You
not
need to have
correct.
someone next to them.
Yeah, you need to have an ally.
Not if it's a ranged weapon. If it's a ranged weapon, or
You still need advantage. Or a teammate next to them.
Mhm. It's either a finesse or a ranged weapon that lets you use sneak attack, but it has to be advantage or an ally adjacent to the enemy or something else specifically to your roguish archetype that benefits you in this way. So there's no sneak attack. Unless there's something that Floof has specifically with the rogue archetype that would benefit them further. Because I know there are a few, such as like the swashbuckler. But I don't believe Floof's a swashbuckler. Are you, Floof?
They're a mastermind.
Yeah, definitely not then. Okay, so no sneak attack. That is 5 damage.
my bad then.
As the arrow slams into the creature, it seems to resist none of it. Campaign. I'm still not used to this new setup. Let's see here. Do mob damage.
Demon!
Boop.
Demon!
As the arrow pierces its hide, you can see kind of the form jiggles a little bit as the rubbery form takes the arrow. Seems to deflect most of the bite from the arrow, but it is injured, and now glaring this way as some blackish blood drips to the floor.
Ew.
Anything else for you, Floof?
You might want to get back before they start choking you.
They are known to choke things.
Kinky.
It's a hunch, but
The
They
choker
are
sitting
known
there
to choke.
choking you. Harder, daddy! Wait, what? What? The choker just lets you go and is like, gross.
Gross.
I
Alright.
go
you
wash
can
my
leave.
tentacles now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. You are muted if you're talking.
I live with you, people.
Oh, I was just gonna move just back over here.
Gotcha. And alright. Very good. From there we go to Ixon's familiar, so they go on your turn, JC. Let me remove him from initiative. Pog?
Familiars can have their own initiative.
I do
Unless they
their
can use
own
different.
if it's a smaller combat, like if it's just the mage, they're familiar, and someone else. But if it's everyone I have it go on their turn.
I'm gonna move up to here. I'm gonna look at this choker. And then I'm going to spend a charge on my scepter. I'm going to hurl a firebolt at it.
Excellent.
That gives me +1 to attack. It's a 15 hit.
15 just barely hits.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Got him.
Then, okay. Homie takes 14 points of fire damage.
Homie.
14 points of fire damage. Oh, damn. Alright. As the creature tries to hunker down closer to the wall, unfortunately for it, it looks out just in time to see a firebolt slam straight into its face as it nearly falls off the wall. It is heavily injured, barely hanging on to life.
Bop.
Bop.
That's gonna be my turn.
Alright, from there we move on to the show.
Ah, yeah. So. I'm not entirely used to my
Let
new
me turn the grid for
move
stream
set yet.
purposes for you guys. There you go.
Let's see, what can I do here? Alright. I'm gonna be creeping. I'm gonna go.
He be creeping.
I can go to there.
All right, 1 second.
Oh no.
You moved past one, didn't you?
All right, as you push your way into the chamber ahead, unfortunately, you move just barely out of range of one of them as their tentacles lash out towards you as you try to leave its threatened area. As soon as you leave this square is when it goes off.
Okay.
Let's
So
see here.
he's somewhere here.
Window, selected window. There we go. All right.
Reveal thyself, knave.
As a tentacle attack to hit you, that is 26. I think that might be a critical. Nope, just barely not. You
Alright.
do not see the creature as I am successfully hidden from you, so that is a 21 damage. A bludgeoning as it begins to choke you as you are grappled, unless you have things that are anti-grapple.
I don't think that I do.
Alright, as you try to run out of the area, you suddenly, a long, leathery strip of black, rubbery substance wraps around your neck and drags you back into the darkness as you are dragged to here.
Ugh.
You all see them get slammed down this way, except for Vaz, because dark vision, or light's right there. But that is 21 damage to you. You are effectively restrained while grappled in this way, so that's fun.
In my head,
Advantage to escape.
was the Mario sound effect when he falls.
And while you are grappled in this way, your breath is held. You must hold your breath.
Fun. Okay.
This is good
Well
for me.
then.
I can do that for 15 minutes.
Yes, you are prepared for this fight, Vaz.
I'm good for this one.
I am going to pop
It's okay,
my,
guys. You can take 15 minutes.
radiant consumption.
Ah, very nice.
I don't need to make attack rolls at disadvantage if I am just cooking you.
Also, since your new position is down here, you actually see a fourth one.
Microwave technique.
Oh, fun. Yeah, I'm microwaving an asshole right
Excellent.
here. We're gonna cook this bitch.
Excellent.
The old Sunfire Cape specialist.
It was a dead end. I'm so sad.
All right. What is your microwave ability?
Use an action to emit searing light from your eyes and mouth for 1 minute. You shed bright light for 10 feet, and at the end of each of your turns, you and creatures within 10 feet take 5 radiant damage, and 1 attack or spell per turn deals 10 extra radiant damage.
All right. So we
Recovered on a long rest.
5 radiant damage.
Does this
To
apply
show
to
as
your
a-
friend?
It's
Yes,
not
it
smart. You are,
I am
it's
a
not smart,
microwave.
you are resistant to radiant damage.
I am resistant to radiant damage, so I take half of this.
Microwave.
Very good. Very good. All right. The creature seems to shirk back at the brightness of your light, but not enough to cause him to release the grapple. It actually seems to
That's
make him
okay.
want to crush harder to get rid of the light.
I'll get him.
All right. Anything else?
Let's see. I don't have all those points in a rogue, or I don't have, actually I still do have all those points in rogue, so I still do have a good amount of, stuff going on, but, not as much as I used to. I am also going to pop my temp HP with the bear armor.
Excellent. Bonus action bear. Very good. Very good. From there,
You know, I think Vaz, if he was being choked with the bear armor, could be choked indefinitely because I don't think the auto damage will outdamage the bear.
so the,
Kinky.
wait.
So,
do you,
well,
are
you see-
you under the assumption
So
Well, you
when
can-
is he
I
gonna
can
build
have
that
him for
wall?
15
causes
minutes.
damage? Because if you run out of breath, you just drop to 0 and start dying. There's no damage involved with breath. That might be a misunderstanding on your part.
Yeah, Jordan, I don't know if you've ever passed out from suffocation before, but it's not like it like gradually hurts more and more until you pass out. Well, it does, but not in the.
I
like,
mean,
hit point
in
kinda way.
previous editions, I'm
You
pretty
just-
sure it was just damage, which makes me sad. But in 5e, it's actually pretty much what I would do, which is exhaustion levels, or not exhaustion levels. It's just you're dropping and then you're dying. So, anyways, this one gains initiative. He just got slammed by a fireball. He's not happy about that. But he can see that there is someone held by his brethren. Let me just check to see if they're ruthless. They are indeed ruthless.
Microwave.
He,
Yeah.
with his
Something
companion,
tells me they
holding
were.
on to your good friend Desho, the bear, will jump forward, climbing across the ceiling like a little crab scuttling up, and he will get to flanking.
By the way, the room is bright as shit now.
It's unfortunate that they're not territorial hunters.
Yeah.
Like,
it
back
is-
off, man. This is my food. I found it first.
No, they like to hunt in packs. He will get to here. He immediately suffers 5, right? Because he's in your aura now.
Pack tactics.
Yeah.
All right. While he's in your aura, he suffers 5 damage. You can see his form seems to get singed by the light. Fighting through the pain, he will then begin his own choking attempt. He has multi-attack, so this is 2 tentacles against you. If he hits with a tentacle, it is an auto-grapple, and he will begin his choke. What do we need to look at? Okay, just make sure. He has flanking, so he does have sneak attack on this attack. You're also restrained, so he's advantage.
This shit's gonna hurt.
So that is a 27 for the first one, for 21 damage, because I always take the first damage roll. And that is,
That's-
you're also grappled by him now.
Fun. Okay. Wait,
And-
so how much damage exactly? 21, you
21.
said?
Yeah, 21.
21? Oh, okay, that's manageable.
And then his second attack
Um,
is 16 to hit.
No.
Alright, second one, he tries to slam his little tentacle upon your face, and it's more of just a caress than a slam. He's like, shh, shh, it's alright. We'll do it later. Alright. That is his 2 attacks. He does not want to use his bonus action, so that is his turn. John.
Cool. Okay.
You have 2 very, very well lit targets.
Oh,
I have 2
quick
very,
thing,
very
my
well.
apologies, I forgot about I changed how flunking works. Does an 18 hit you?
18 is my armor class.
Okay. And unfortunately that is a hit then. That is 11 more damage. If you
11
need a
more damage,
refresher,
okay.
because I needed a refresher too apparently. Here is the rules on that. Flanking gives +2 AC. If you're surrounded, it's -2 to AC. Or +2 to hit, -2 AC if you're surrounded.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the thing. Because we're using the combat conditions rules I added. I forgot we're doing that. But yes, it is your turn, John.
Checking multiple things. I do apologize. I'm very happy that you were actually talking there because this is very interesting. And he's grappled, so he can't actually move without.
That is correct.
Oh,
There's no movement allowed. His movement is
Uh,
John will move up.
Can Renea remind that
We're on
forced
30.
movement will break a grapple? With the telepathy.
You can just remind me that. That's wonderful. That is wonderful.
You guys can
I'm
tactics
just-
all you want. You have telepathic bond.
Yep. I'm just also. I now have new fancy things because I have superiority die, and I'm not used to that.
Yeah.
But he can't move on his own volition, so maneuvering attack, it doesn't really work. So, wait. Would disarming attack work? Drop him!
I mean, if you shoot off their arms, it is technically a disarming attack.
I'd allow it.
If I stand like, can I stand
John should
here,
know
or is
all
that
about
nub in the
disarming.
way?
Because
Because I'm trying to get so I can see this fecker.
50% is
Two.
land, so you can stand in that square.
Okay,
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, the general
Cool.
rule is if 50% or more is taken up by a wall, then it's not standable. Otherwise, it's good.
Okay, yeah, so I can kind of just like squeeze by the nub. So, we are using. I get what, 2 per day? Jesus, this is assumed. Yes, I get 2 per day, and I can use spells to regenerate them. Wonderful. So, I'm using a superiority die. To use a disarming attack. Hit the target must make a strength. Okay, now, since I can shoot twice, will this apply to both or just one?
For superiority die,
Yes.
I am pretty sure it applies to just the one, unless you want to spend it again.
I will spend 2 then, because I'm trying to have them both drop him since they're both grabbing him.
I
Right?
want to say it works after the hit, like Smite does. Is that correct?
I'm pretty sure it does, because it adds on like damage and shit.
Like
So-
you can decide to use it after you hit instead of before.
One shot to. I mean, probably, but for now, just in case, I'm just going to use them both. It's fine. Bam, bam. And they're both within 30 feet, so it's fine. I do have the silencer on. Fun tactics. Fun tactics. +9. Actually, yes, it should be +9. I have a bit of minus from my lowered proficiency, which is fun.
Yeah, it's when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can choose to spend it.
Indeed, I just read that myself.
Okay, so when I hit, okay, so we'll see. Also, 2 of these, since I'm drunk. Oh, god damn it!
Yep, Avery, not a dice bot. Dice bot has long since
He's
died.
gone. He's gone. So that is
17.
That's a 17 and a
26.
cool. Yeah.
Well, you're drunk, right? So you're having disadvantage.
1, 2. I thought it was just half.
Oh, right.
Drunk is just half proficiency, which is why it's
Yeah.
only a 9 instead
I'm a
of.
derp. I'm a derp. I'm thinking poisoned. I forgot about my new drunk. Yeah, you are correct. So that is a both are hits.
Wonderful. They are both getting that superiority die, so they both need to make a strength. I think it's just check.
Strength saving throw on a failed save, it drops the object you choose. So
Yes, and the object being Disho.
Yes.
And they both get that extra D8 to the damage.
all
Don't
right, let's see
objectify
here.
me.
Too bad! You are being objectified for stat reasons.
I'm saying for strength.
Alright,
strength.
fair enough.
Right, 22 and
Turn
11.
off the microwave.
22 and 11. One of them, because it uses, what, my spell save DC?
Turn on the microwave and.
My DC is 14, so.
All right, so the bottom one drops
drops.
the hold,
Okay.
but you are still being grappled, which means you are still holding your breath, unfortunately.
Damn. It was a good try.
Yep. So now it's just the north one.
And my damage.
All right, first one damage, and then south one damage.
So. Actually, I can just do 2d8 plus 5, since now I have. Actually, maybe I did change it to my rifle. I don't know anymore. Either way, I'm doing 2d8 because of the 1d8 of the superiority die. The first one takes 13 damage.
All
Your
right.
gun damage is only a D8.
Or I fucked something up.
Is
I
your
need to.
firearm magical? What am I saying? It is magical. It's got the rotating chamber.
Yes,
All
it's very magical.
So that is a slam and jam as the bullet pierces through its hide, and you can see there is a strange little bullet wound there that seems to slowly reform, as if the body of this creature is jello. It kind of like reattaches to itself.
And the second one takes 15 damage.
All right, the second one gets slammed into the side, as you can see the whole, like with the north one, seems to reform itself. This one is
John
less
is
injured
gonna-
as it reforms faster.
So the bottom one is the one that's still holding, yeah?
Top one's holding still. Top one's nearly
Okay,
dead and
yeah,
still
okay.
holding.
John is gonna just look dead at the thing. We're gonna give it some intimidation. It's been so long. I'm so happy. And I have advantage on these now.
Yeah.
Ah! No, wait, no. Expertise, which is better in my mind. I have a plus 13.
Mhm.
Drop the pretty boy if you know what's good for you, you leathery son of a bitch. Oh, it's only a 16.
Oof.
Says rolling a 3 and still getting a 16.
Alright, a 16 on your thing. Let me go check its check. Plus.
I will ask you after session what exactly I need to do to make sure my gun is good and not a musket now.
The creature will look at you. It screeches at you.
Oh,
You're lost.
Alright. Unfortunately, that is not enough, as
Damn.
I rolled a natural 20 on my fear resistance.
Okay. Oh, I do still have a bonus action, so yeah. Real quick, I will turn a first level spell slot into some more superiority die. I will go find that table. One of my cleric spell slots, which is what these are going to mainly fuel.
Hey, JC. Feel free to grab some spell macros from Canis, as they have got plenty of spells on their selection window. I gave you ownership.
Thank you.
I'm done and dusted.
And you know, I enjoy my fire, so you're probably happy with that. That is your turn. We go to Underworld Choker number 4. The one in the far back will look out and will scuttle across the ceiling. Actually, 1 second. I think that said... Okay, it did say 40. Can I get there? Okay, we'll scuttle off the ceiling and drop to the ground here as it begins to stack to show.
Microwave.
Advantage because you
Why
are
are they all
restrained.
suicidal?
That is an 18 to hit you for 14 damage, and that is 5 damage to me.
They're so suicidal.
I think we're taking good trades here.
Right now, they're trying to kill the thing that's producing light. They do not like the light source. They're also not very intelligent, so you know there's that.
It'd be 5 plus the
Oh, so
proficiency.
they're like bots.
Kind of. But that is a slam and jam. You have your damage applied, all that good stuff. Here is his second attack, because they have 2 attacks for a multi-attack. 24,
They want the light.
24 for 12 damage.
Okay.
Alright, that is my 2 slams and jams. That is my turn. And you are now grappled by this one, because it's just to get grappled. Tiana. Let's see here. Let me bring up her sheet.
Okay.
Microwave.
Lightning bolt.
I don't know if she really wants to waste a 4th level spell on these things.
How does she feel?
Fair.
Roll for mood.
Have I written down that I'm drunk?
Alright, she's going to stride forward. And from this position here, she will pull out a strange thread. Tying it around her wrist, she will then...
Counterspell. No, I'm kidding.
No. She will then pull at the thread, and as she does so, you can see that there is a strange spectral form ripping out from the thread that she is kind of pulling from the aether. And as she does that, you can see this one here seems to look itself worried, as it must make a con save. Let's see, Constitution saving throw is... there.
Natural 1 for the boys.
19. It saves, but I don't think that's going to matter too much. I don't remember the spell name. 1 second. Let me go back to her sheet so I can grab the spell name. There it is.
Was it Blight?
It's Blight.
Hey.
8d8 necrotic. Okay.
Ooh.
34, that's 17 damage, as this one just barely did enough damage to turn it into a withered husk of its former self. You can see it kind of loses all form of the liquid within its body. Crumples to a little pile of sadness. Alright. As her
Taps playing in the
turn,
background.
Ada.
Cool. I am going to
Our proficiency
range of create bonfire
Bonus is
6 feet.
4 right now, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. Some of those hits
So,
probably shouldn't have. I'm fixing that. I apologize.
And works.
Because that was my full proficiency. So that's...
Cool. Underworld Choker 1 is going to go ahead and burn.
20 fire damage on a cantrip?
That's max damage.
Holy.
You can just add your modifier to damage.
Proficiency bonus.
That bitch is
Alright.
dead whether it saves or not.
Yeah,
It's cantrip, so
it's a save or suck, so yeah, let me give it its save. But if I fail, I'm a toast little banana. All right, that's a dex save for me. Actually, that's my best save. So Alright, the creature seems to see the fire beginning to conjure out from it as it jumps to the ceiling, its arm outstretching as it's holding the show still now by the ceiling instead as it manages to avoid the fire. As the fire begins to subside, to the point where it doesn't have to worry
It's
about
concentration.
damage.
It's just good.
I know.
Chill on there.
It's jumps back down as it avoids the larger burst of it. The fire is still kind of gurgling at its feet right now, but not enough for it to take any immediate damage.
Cool.
And anything else?
Bonus action, spiritual weapon.
They
Hi.
drag to show into fire and start cooking him.
Bonk.
15 just barely hits me, and that is a spiritual weapon, so that is magical damage. As the spiritual sword crashes down upon me, I am cleaved into.
Oh hey, he's no longer grappled.
You are no longer restrained. That is correct.
Huzzah!
You're also no longer being choked, which is good.
Air.
And I'm going to drop concentration on the bonfire.
Excellent.
Take a couple steps forward. Call it good.
Alright, Renea.
What's the ceiling height in here?
Let's see here. In this tunnel or in the cavern?
Both.
The tunnel, it has a 10-foot ceiling height. Or sorry, this is a 15-foot. So it's a 15-foot ceiling height. And the cavern itself, it measures various points. So if like it's kind of narrow like this area here, it's 10 feet. If it's a bit higher up, it's 15 feet. Or if it's a larger chamber, so if it's like another 5 feet outwards, it'd be 20 feet. The highest you're going to see is generally going to be about 20 feet though. But 15, mostly 10. And then
She'll move 35 feet forward. And I believe that gives me eyes on the one up in the corner.
this one, yes.
Alright. She's going to point at them with her staff, and the ringing of a bell will be heard as he has to give me a wisdom save for Toll the Dead.
Alright, campaign frame, saving throw, wisdom. 18.
That will pass.
Alright, the ringing of the bell seems to ring out throughout the cavern as the creature looks around trying to find the source, and he goes, "Argh." He looks towards you.
Alright. I can see the show from here, right?
A part of him, yeah.
Okay. I don't have any bonus actions I want to use, so that's it.
Alright. From there, we move to Underworld Chakra number 3.
Or wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Sanctuary bonus action on the show.
Alright. You're not tactician, so that works just fine. I am going to attack the show.
Make me a wisdom save to even try to.
Yep. I am unable to attack the show. I am going to move around.
Opportunity attack.
Yep.
Sanctuary ends, it decides to attack you anyway.
Alright.
Don't miss.
I'll try my hardest.
Okay, I got two maneuver points now. Sick.
And I get +8 with the lightning rod. 21.
That will slam into me.
Alright, so, you know what I gotta do? Blow this thing the fuck up. So we're gonna roll the standard 1d8 plus 6. Just from the basic attack. Which is 7. And then it's my first attack against this creature. It is the only creature next to me. And I am the only creature next to it, which means my dueling bonus applies for sneak attack. So that's going to be...
This thing is getting blown up.
Roll 2d6.
Oof.
That's another 4. Is it dead from that?
No.
No? Alright. You know what else we're going to do?
It's my...
Wait, don't forget to add your level to the damage and radiant damage, because your thing is active.
Shit, you're right. Alright, so add 10 onto that. So 21 damage
Now it's
so
dead.
far.
As the creature
All right,
swings
there we
at
go.
you, it slams into an invisible barrier of force as it looks confused. Shirking away from you, it circles around. As it tries to leave your area, you slam your rapier into its back as it goes into a large T-pose. And its body kind of jerks a little bit from the lightning coursing through its veins as it drops to the ground. A smoking, crumbling little body. Now that was its turn, because it's now dead, so we go to Dinar. Let's see, let me bring up his sheet real quick. There we are. Huh.
Just picks the Faz and
Well,
puts it in him.
I was going to breathe on them, but I don't think that's needed anymore. Let's see. Do I have any good things I can use right now? I do have that. Alright, he's going to move forward.
Go get
30,
him, babe.
45 to there, giving most people his aura, and from here he's going to see this creature and he's going to point at it and raise his hand in a kind of like a clawed pattern as it kind of slowly races to the ceiling, and he will have the creature make a dex save.
He took the cantrip fighting style.
Oh
Nope.
dear, it's
No,
not.
he's
Oh wait, no,
cleric.
he's a cleric multi-class.
He's a cleric paladin. Yep. Alright, the creature, seeing the radiant fire begin to surface around it, jumps to the floor, avoiding the attack entirely. Huh. Well, it's all
It
for
was
you
a
now,
good
Vaz.
attempt.
It's all for you now.
Nar Mason.
I'm useless. I'm completely fucking useless.
It's now your turn,
with
Vaz.
this. I'm literally useless.
Don't you have a 60-foot movement speed?
Well, it's only 55, so I can get to like here, get microwaved, and that's it.
Do you not have a javelin to throw?
Nope.
Oof.
So I don't want to get microwaved. So hi guys, I'm chilling right
Hey
here.
Vaz, don't you have that coin that's like super light? Awesome
Yeah, this
thing?
coin. This coin.
Yes,
It's only a light spell, right?
So I've noticed
Light.
that they kind of go towards that light there. Maybe you can
Hug
throw it at it or
me.
something.
Hug me.
Throw the light.
You wave the coin light in front of you
Go get
Hug
menacingly.
me.
The creature looks at you, confused and then angry. Would you like to hold your action to swing at it when it gets in range?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay.
That's all I can do. I'm so
The creature
useless.
gains initiative, seeing the light, finding it as a threat. It will rush forward. Is it as soon as they enter the aura they take the damage?
I think technically it's at the end of my turn, but
Okay, at the end of your turn. Okay, then in that case it will not instantly poof to the damage from your aura.
Yeah, it would have been just.
It would have been hilarious. The creature rushes forward, sensing the light, and it will charge towards you. Lunging out, your attack goes off.
Oh, what'd you say?
Your attack goes off. You
Hit it.
get your reaction
Oh
attack.
boy, I get to roll.
As this thing just, you should pull up the handout for these things so we get the full visual effect of this thing
Yeah.
just charging at you.
Okay, let's. If I have to roll really low to miss here, guys, but you know how Evray works. Am I adding anything to the? I am.
Here we go.
I missed.
Did you really?
Yes.
Oh, dear God, their AC's 15. Alright, this thing is charging at you, by the way.
Oof.
Alright. As you
Oh,
swing
that was
towards it,
horrifying.
you swing towards the creature and it ducks low, avoiding your blade as it slinks in right close and begins to grasp its tentacles around your back, trying to hug you tight. Here is 2 tentacle
Aw.
attacks against you.
Oh, it's being so nice to me.
That is a 27 to hit, which is in fact a critical hit. So let me roll to confirm.
Renee,
12 does not confirm.
has... There. I can do nothing, it's a crit.
So that is a 11 damage to you.
Ow.
And you are now being choked by the creature as you must hold your breath, which is
This is fine.
you're lizard folk. So
Harder.
he looks confused as you say that, and he chokes harder. That is an 11 to hit, as it doesn't
No.
seem to do much more. But he's very confused now.
Weak. Weak.
Flutester.
What is Donar's reaction to Vaz thing?
Whoa,
Harder?
whoa, whoa. That's my job.
think that's very paladin-y.
I still love you, babe. It's
I
Love you too,
I
babe.
think he might break a nose.
Both of bondage.
Oh my!
Say again, Bluester.
The coin is like.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
All right, cool. I'm gonna walk a little bit closer to it, and I'm gonna point at it, and I'm gonna say, is that all you got, you little punk? Go on, squeeze him harder. You've got nothing." And it's just and use my mockery.
Okay.
Punk.
You go that choking, I can choke harder than that. I got one hand.
What's your spell save DC?
Oh god, I'm crying.
Blue double check.
You call that choking? I can choke harder. I got 1A.
17.
You fucking failed. You fucking failed. by one. Roll your damage.
What you got, punk?
Please. The vicious mockery is the stupidest way to die. It's dying by insult. It's how you die on Twitter. I don't get it, man. Oh my god.
For the love of God, this is too funny.
Alright, roll me that damage.
My shit was a musket. Yeah. Why do I have it set to D10?
Blue.
What did I do?
Sorry, I'm laughing so hard. Give me a second.
This is too
God, I hope
good.
this works. This would be so funny.
This entire series of events has been amazing.
Is it 2?
2d4.
Alright. Please.
Alright.
It should have been
The
the
creature is currently
Please
choking,
tell me five
grasping
deaths.
Vaz's neck as they're saying harder, and it looks at you as you say, "Is that all you got, punk?" And he looks at you. He's very confused, and then he starts realizing what he's doing, and he slightly slackens his grip, and he tightens it, and then his own head pops as he's been slain.
Jesus
That is
What
combat.
spell do you have that makes heads explode? I got some in my mouth.
He was so weak. Dinar is so much better than that.
Jesus fucking Christ. As the last of the
I'm
chokers
gonna roll
falls
a
to the ground,
charisma save to
Do you want me to
double
bonk
the
you
over.
with
area-
Bigby's hand?
seems to grow quiet once more.
I'm gonna.
How about I engulf him in the microwave of horny jail? I'll just
You know
take one
what?
step
You know
forward
what?
and he'll be right in there.
You know what? Give me one good reason not to cast Banish on your ass right now.
To show.
never-
This is a
you turn
threat.
I'm wheezing.
I will
I
banish
actually
you. This
can't
is a
turn it off. I have to wait the full duration.
This is the dumbest shit.
You
that
can use
I've
an
ever
action
done.
to end it early.
Are we sure?
Yep.
Okay, then I do that.
This has to be the
Huzzah.
dumbest shit.
All right,
No,
Renea
no.
will
This
patch
is
you
the
up
dumbest
with her
shit.
med kit.
I'm gonna play Overwatch now.
End it as a bonus action, might be.
Okay. All right.
What is my
I-
bonus to med kit? It's really
I'm-
freaking high.
Cleaning myself off with from what I assume is the choker goop.
Yeah.
I assume they're somewhat goopy
Yeah,
creatures.
there is some goop upon you, yeah.
That's nasty, man.
Have
Luckily-
a
Myself
20
off.
HP.
Luckily, my
Have a
boots
20
have seen
HP.
worse.
I will take a 20 HP.
Excellent.
I'm
That's
gonna
not bad.
buff that 20 HP with
Now-
some of my own.
As you are sitting in this chamber, something seems to resonate with Ixen. They communicate emphatically, because they only have empathetic communication, a sense of fear from the western direction.
Ooga booga.
That
I
is
guess.
communicated specifically to Ada.
Do we?
Do you want to be patched up at all, Vaz?
Okay,
That's up
does
to you.
She'll use her
Ixen,
kit.
see anything, or does he just like feel something?
It kind of hurts a little bit. Aw.
He can only communicate through emotions, but
I think you're missing less than 18 HP, so you're back
Yeah.
fast.
simple ideas as well. Okay, that's more than I thought. And images. He would communicate an image, since I thought it was just emotions. He would communicate an image of the acid river from up top.
The acid river.
Yeah, that's
Interesting.
what he would communicate data.
Well, back in formation, everyone. I think we keep going.
Probably
We
be a
should definitely
little
check out
more
what
towards
this
the
area
front.
is over
Yeah.
here.
I'm going to sneak forward and start scouting out ahead.
All right, as you get about 15 feet ahead, so back at the kind of entrance of that, yeah, right about there, you begin to feel a strange tingling formation, as if your entire body is super itchy. Someone would call that.
Acid.
Acid.
The show got that spicy skin.
That does reveal some more stuff though, because you move forward. So I'm gonna go and
Well,
It's not out of the line of possibility that using radiant consumption would give an Asimar like really, really bad asthma. Or not asthma, eczema.
all right, you can see a river of acid just up ahead.
I should be okay to take a look around for a bit. I should be resistant to that stuff. It'll still hurt, but I can come back in time. If we need someone to take a quick look around, or...
Did I take
Yeah,
like
no.
a number of damage from that? Or
No.
I just-
Once you get closer, this is just me saying you're in danger zone, so be careful.
Okay, well, I still have my bear armor HP going on,
Yeah.
so I'm also going to use
Find
a.
out how much damage it does.
I'm
Yeah.
also going to step
Fine,
forward
All right. How much temp HP does it give you every round?
10 around.
10 round. Okay. You can move through just fine. Its maximum damage is 6 a round. So.
Okay. So it's a D6.
It's a D6, yes. So you can move through the area without fear of the acid's area effect damage. If you go into the acid, then we have a different story. But yeah, you're fine.
Well, of course. You want me to roll another stealth check?
Yes.
Guidance.
He is very far away for guidance.
Doesn't really look like the direction we should
Oh,
be
yes.
going.
How...
And then one more.
My
tunnel
apologies.
reveal.
Let me quickly check the range on guidance, then I will step up in guidance.
I think it's a touch.
Oh, it's
Guidance is
touch.
And
Okay.
it's verbal, so
Would he have started? Wait, what? Oh,
I
it's
mean, we just
verbal.
detonated
It's fine,
two
I got it
fireballs,
24.
so
Was he here?
All right.
I
when
mean,
you
yes, but casting guidance on a stealth roll is a bit
With a
counterproductive.
24, I have updated your stealth label. You feel
Get
stealthy.
help.
Renea will move up
do
where
feel stealthy.
Vaz and John are, so that way she's closer
All
in
right.
case the show runs into trouble.
1 second. I have to go look at
Alright.
my monster library again because you're in a different part of the cavern. I had my mob tokens for the fungus area, but you guys are in
Hi, Renea.
the acid area. So
Ada's going to console Aiden Ixon and try to decipher what he is worried about.
Probably worried about the
Console him.
Does anyone know if the kobolds are likely to keep these chokers as watchdogs, or if they would be pests that the kobolds would thank us for eliminating?
I have no clue.
I feel like these things are pests, just in general.
They're annoying.
anything else you need?
They
Would that
literally
be a-
hide in caves
No. Okay.
to eat things.
Would that be a
And to
nature
my-
or a history, Sage?
Vague understanding of
Say again?
kobolds.
To determine if the kobolds are likely to keep the chokers as watchdogs.
That would be a history because they are humanoids.
Wait,
I don't think
chokers
I have a
are
chance of passing.
humanoids?
Kobolds are.
Chokers are aberrations. Kobolds. Are
I am
humanoids.
never going to get to raise a specter in my life.
Yeah, kobolds are humanoids though.
7, I know nothing.
I'm never going to get to raise a specter.
I thought you
Maybe
would've
they
done
do,
that, though.
maybe they don't.
Yeah, you did not know, unfortunately, with the 7.
you can if you shoot a kobold.
Hey, you know, I could just shoot a kobold. Just gun. Euthanize a kobold.
I have to give you guys.
Send him to
a-
Pharasma. Maybe Pharasma won't hate me as much.
I have to give you guys a time warning. I have to go to work tomorrow.
Yep, no worries. We're going to be calling it pretty soon. I'm just waiting for you guys to trigger the next thing.
Oh, fun. Okay,
All right.
so
Well, I know what you're going for. The show's going down this way.
okay, so which thing do we want to trigger? Let's run back and just touch the mushroom.
Touch the mushroom. Yes.
Remember, we have to go
Eat the mushroom.
the other way.
Does Donar know anything about kobolds?
The other way doesn't help there much, miss. Everywhere is another way.
Well, and when
If
it
you're
goes
meaning
down, you
more.
kind of expect to go up.
Let's see here. I mean, I'll roll for him.
Someone tells me that the kobolds don't want to be by the
Oh shit.
acidic pool.
Hello. What do you want to know about kobolds?
If we bring them the choker corpses and say, "Hey, we killed these things," are they going to be pissed at us or be like, "Oh, thanks"?
Oh,
That
probably
wa-
not.
they
They
were-
food within caverns tend to be scarce, so meat is meat in their minds. Although they are right
Oh.
next to a large fungal forest, so that could change things. They might be more of a fungal-based diet.
Well, I meant more of a, "Hey, there's these things in the caves that like to choke
Oh no
and
no
murder
no! They
people."
would view chokers as a threat. Things that hunt
Wow.
them down and kill them.
Maybe
you
we
going
should
to
grab these
drag a
corpses
corpse?
and be like, "Hey, we killed these for you, and we have shiny gifts."
I will add it into the contract if I have to that I'm not putting a damn choker corpse in my bag.
All right,
The
as
show
you move to
continues to
there to show,
explore.
you can see that the river itself is being filled by the waterfall from above, from the floor where Froki told you about.
Yeah.
Alright, so
What did
Floof
he-
is not above putting
There's-
one in her fur. So
There's some relation between our target and this acid pool, waterfall, something.
You guys
That's
know
the
from
way
your
to
research
try.
is that green dragons are acidic. Unlike base 5e where they are poisonous, I switched green and black poison to acid because green makes much more sense to be acid and black much more sense for poison.
Sure.
Because swamps
Plus,
are
poison is the
generally
weakest. Black are the weakest.
Yeah, Although black are
You know-
much cooler looking than green dragons. Like fucking
I'm
giant
starting to think.
Counterpoint.
horns. It's
Green is my
badass.
favorite color, and I can't see a lot of colors. So
Alright. As you move forward to there to show,
green is not a creative
yeah, the
color.
full right there.
Yellow is not a creative.
As you move
color.
forward to there, you can see the cavern begins to open up into a larger chamber, one with a vast river network of this acid. What's more, though, I'm just going to do this actually. You can see something within the acid river beginning to move out and towards you slowly. You can see a bony arm dripping with the green acidic river that it just came out of, but something else,
Bum, bum.
something red. As you can see a skeletal figure drag itself from the water. And that is where we're going to call the session.
I think
Evil.
you might
Evil.
have met.
Evil.
You might have met Fred.
Evil. That's no. So
No, Fred's.
I'm pretty sure that actually probably this way was to the kobolds, because didn't the acid thing say like acid and Jeff?
Yeah, acid and.
No.
No.
Yeah.
For
It was,
clarity.
no, it was just acid. It
So-
was just acid.
This was acid. Jeff is technically
Okay.
here if you go towards Jeff. The stairs that are natural are here. That's
Here,
the, so
okay.
it's the same
Okay.
cavern section. So,
So,
Yeah,
this
I
is
think
the
that
acid
we have
cavern.
to
so
go-
this is Jeff. The kobolds are probably this
so-
way,
so
or
Kobolds are either up through here or up through here.
So you have
I don't
the
think
mushroom
they're going to be
caverns.
past here.
Oh, let me
since
zoom out
there's-
for stream purposes. So you have the mushroom caverns here. You have the acid caverns here. The acid caverns has this entrance as well as this entrance. This is Jeff's lair.
So
Oh,
Jeff,
Jeff is up here.
Jeff is vibing up
Jeff-
here, but
Jeff
I
and
don't
Leoric.
think. I don't think the kobolds are going to want to be by the pools of acid that burn your skin. So they're
Yeah, they're up
definitely-
here. They're up
Like,
here.
They're
And
up here.
they said that the
Jeff!
kobolds were north, so kobolds are over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the crystal
way
caverns
up.
are south, so down here. Other than that, you
Well-
haven't really got other information, so
Okay.
that's what you're
We
looking at.
can. I mean, we can see Jeff. We
I
can
still
see
get to meet Jeff. Don't want to have a chat with
But
Jeff.
that is the session. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hope stream enjoyed it. We will
I'm gonna
see
be
you
irritable.
next time. Goodbye, stream.
Woo!